In the heart of ancient Greece, where stories painted the skies and gods walked among mortals, lies a tapestry woven with myths that still stir the soul today. These myths aren't just tales, they are the heartbeat of a civilization, echoing through time to enchant and inspire. Imagine standing beneath a starlit sky, where each constellation tells a story of divine intrigue and mortal bravery. This is the world of Greek mythology, a realm where gods reigned from Mount Olympus, casting their influence over the lives of men and women below. At the core of Greek mythology are the gods themselves, beings of immense power and passion. Zeus, the thunderous king of Olympus, commands the heavens with a mighty roar. His queen, Hera, radiates regal grace and unyielding authority. Poseidon, the tempestuous god of the sea, wields waves like a painter's brush, creating both tempests and tranquil waters with equal ease. These gods are not distant figures but embodiments of the forces that shape the world, a world where every thunderclap, every storm, carries the echoes of their ancient conflicts and enduring love affairs. But Greek mythology is not just about gods. It is a tapestry woven with heroes who embody the virtues and flaws of humanity. Picture mighty Heracles, whose strength was matched only by his trials and penance. Hear the tale of Odysseus, the cunning hero whose journey home was a testament to perseverance and wit. These heroes are not just legends, they are mirrors reflecting the struggles and triumphs of the human spirit. Their quests, often spurred by divine whims or curses, lead them through realms both wondrous and perilous, where monsters lurk and fate weaves its intricate patterns. Yet, Greek mythology is more than just a collection of stories. It is a reflection of a culture's beliefs, values, and understanding of the world. It speaks of a time when gods mingled with mortals, when every natural phenomenon had a divine explanation, and when human existence was intertwined with the whims of the heavens. In this world, every mountain had a story, every river a deity, and every tree a nymph whispering secrets of old. The enduring allure of Greek mythology lies in its ability to transcend time and place, captivating generation after generation with its tales of love, betrayal, heroism, and tragedy. These stories are not relics of a bygone era but living narratives that continue to shape literature, art, and even our understanding of ourselves. They remind us that the human experience is as timeless as the myths that echo through history, a journey of discovery filled with wonder, passion, and the eternal quest for meaning. In the pages that follow, we will delve deeper into the realms of Greek mythology, uncovering the secrets of gods and heroes, exploring the landscapes of ancient Greece, and embracing the timeless truths that continue to resonate with us today. Join us on this journey through a world where gods reign supreme, heroes walk among us, and every story is a thread in the tapestry of human imagination. In ancient Greece, the gods were more than mere figures of worship. They were pillars of existence, shaping every facet of life with their divine presence. Imagine a world where every sunrise and storm, every victory and defeat, was intertwined with the will of the gods. This was the essence of Greek culture and religion, where belief in these powerful beings was not just a matter of faith, but a fundamental part of identity and understanding. The Greek gods were not distant entities but intimate forces, intricately woven into the fabric of daily life. From the majestic Zeus, ruler of the skies, to Athena, goddess of wisdom and strategy, each deity personified aspects of the human experience and the natural world. Their stories were not just myths, but moral lessons, teaching virtues of courage, wisdom, justice, and piety. These tales were told not only to entertain but to educate, instilling values that guided individuals and communities alike. In the realm of ancient Greek culture, the gods were patrons of art, music, poetry, and craftsmanship. Apollo, god of the sun and the arts, inspired poets to sing, sculptors to carve, and musicians to play melodies that echoed through the ages. Temples dedicated to these gods dotted the landscape, not just as places of worship but as centers of community life where festivals, rituals, and sacrifices honored the divine and bound people together in shared reverence. Beyond their roles in daily life, the Greek gods played pivotal roles in shaping political structures and societal norms. The city-states of ancient Greece often had patron gods whose favor was sought in times of war, peace, and prosperity. Athena, for instance, was the guardian of Athens, guiding its leaders and protecting its people in times of conflict. The Oracle of Delphi, believed to speak the words of Apollo, influenced major decisions and policies, offering divine guidance that carried immense weight. In matters of justice and morality, the gods served as arbiters and examples. Their myths, filled with triumphs and tragedies, underscored the consequences of hubris, betrayal, and folly, while celebrating acts of heroism, sacrifice, and divine intervention. These stories not only entertained but provided a framework for understanding the complexities of human nature and the unpredictable whims of fate. Perhaps most importantly, the gods provided comfort and solace in the face of life's uncertainties. In a world where illness, drought, and war could strike without warning, belief in divine protection and intervention offered hope and reassurance. Prayers and offerings were made to appease the gods, seeking their blessings and protection for loved ones and livelihoods. Even today, the legacy of the Greek gods endures in art, literature, philosophy, and popular culture. Their stories continue to inspire countless adaptations and interpretations, reminding us of the timeless themes of love, heroism, betrayal, and the struggle for meaning in a chaotic world. The importance of the Greek gods in ancient Greek culture and religion lies not only in their divine roles but in their profound influence on the human spirit, a legacy that continues to resonate with awe and reverence across millennia. In the realm of ancient Greece, atop the mythical Mount Olympus, dwelt the 12 Olympian gods, a pantheon of divine beings whose powers and personalities shaped the very cosmos. Picture a majestic mountain peak, shrouded in clouds and crowned with the gleaming halls of the gods. Here, amidst the celestial splendor, Zeus, the mighty king of the gods, ruled with thunderous authority. His presence commanded both awe and reverence, symbolizing the supremacy of Olympus and the cosmic order it upheld. Beside Zeus stood Hera, queen of Olympus and goddess of marriage and family. Her regal demeanor and unwavering loyalty to Zeus embodied the ideals of matrimony and the sanctity of kinship. Together, they presided over the divine court, arbitrating disputes among gods and mortals alike, ensuring justice and harmony prevailed in the mortal realm below. Poseidon, brother to Zeus, reigned as the god of the seas, wielding a trident that stirred waves and storms at his command. His domain extended beyond the ocean depths to rivers, lakes, and even earthquakes, a reminder of nature's power and unpredictability. Yet amidst his tempestuous nature, Poseidon was also a patron of sailors and seafarers, offering protection and guidance in their perilous journeys across the vast, uncharted waters. Demeter, goddess of agriculture, nurtured the earth's bounty and ensured the fertility of crops and fields. Her presence brought forth the seasons, each marked by her joyous reunion with her daughter Persephone, who dwelled both in the mortal realm and the shadowy depths of the underworld. Their bond symbolized the eternal cycle of life, death, and rebirth, a testament to Demeter's role as both provider and protector of the harvest. Athena, born fully armored from the brow of Zeus, embodied wisdom, strategy, and warfare. Her sharp intellect and strategic prowess made her not only a formidable warrior but also a patroness of craftspeople, artists, and scholars. The city of Athens, which bore her name, revered Athena as its guardian and benefactor, honoring her with magnificent temples and statues that celebrated her wisdom and divine guidance. Apollo, god of the sun, music, and prophecy, brought light and harmony wherever he roamed. His golden chariot traversed the sky each day, illuminating the world with its radiant warmth and brilliance. Apollo's gifts extended beyond the celestial realm to inspire poets, musicians, and prophets, who sought his favor in crafting verses, melodies, and visions that echoed through the ages. Artemis, twin sister to Apollo, presided over the hunt, wilderness, and childbirth. Her silver bow and arrows struck true in the heart of the forest, where she roamed alongside her nymph companions. Artemis's fierce independence and dedication to her sacred duties made her a protector of wildlife and guardian of young maidens, guiding them through the trials of womanhood with compassion and strength. Ares, god of war, embodied the tumultuous nature of conflict and battle. His thirst for glory and conquest drove armies to battlefields, where his presence fueled the ferocity of warriors and the clash of swords. Despite his martial demeanor, Ares also inspired courage and honor in those who fought with valor, recognizing the sacrifices and challenges of mortal combat. Hephaestus, god of fire and craftsmanship, forged divine weapons and artifacts that surpassed mortal craftsmanship. His skill at the forge was matched only by his resilience, having been cast from Olympus by his own mother Hera for his physical imperfections. Yet Hephaestus's creative spirit and technical ingenuity earned him the respect and admiration of both gods and mortals alike, proving that true strength lies not in physical prowess alone, but in the mastery of one's craft. Aphrodite, goddess of love and beauty, captivated hearts with her ethereal grace and enchanting allure. Born from the sea foam, Aphrodite's radiance inspired poets to sing of her beauty and lovers to seek her favor in matters of the heart. Yet beyond her physical charms, Aphrodite wielded immense influence over desire and passion, guiding mortals through the labyrinth of love with wisdom and compassion. Hermes, messenger of the gods, traversed the mortal realm with speed and cunning, delivering divine decrees and guiding lost souls to the underworld. His winged sandals and caduceus symbolized his role as both herald and protector, bridging the gap between Olympus and earth with wit, diplomacy, and a mischievous sense of humor. Dionysus, god of wine and revelry, embodied the joyous celebration of life's pleasures and mysteries. His vineyards bore fruit that intoxicated the senses and liberated the spirit, bringing communities together in ecstatic rites and festivals that honored his divine presence. Dionysus's dual nature as both a god of ecstasy and madness reflected the transformative power of wine and the liberating release of inhibitions that defined his revelrous cult. These 12 Olympian gods were not just distant figures in a celestial court, they were living embodiments of human virtues, flaws, and aspirations. Their stories resonated with mortals who sought their favor, guidance, and protection in navigating life's trials and tribulations. Through their myths and legends, the 12 Olympians left an indelible mark on ancient Greek culture and religion, shaping beliefs, values, and the very fabric of society with their divine presence and enduring influence. In the realm of ancient Greece, amidst the towering peaks of Mount Olympus, there ruled a god whose thunderous presence commanded both awe and reverence, the mighty Zeus, king of the gods. Imagine a sky split by lightning, its echoes resonating through valleys and hills, announcing the arrival of Zeus, whose authority extended over gods and mortals alike. Zeus, born of Cronus and Rhea, emerged as the youngest among his siblings, destined to overthrow his father and lead the Olympian gods to supremacy. His birth marked a turning point in the cosmos as he wielded thunderbolts forged by Cyclopes to assert his dominion over the heavens and the earth. From his lofty throne atop Olympus, Zeus gazed upon the mortal world, where his decisions shaped the fate of kings and kingdoms. Yet Zeus was not merely a figure of power, he embodied a complex tapestry of virtues and flaws that resonated with the hearts of mortals. His wisdom and strategic prowess guided the Olympians through countless trials and conflicts, ensuring the cosmic balance was maintained. His impartial judgment in disputes among gods and mortals alike earned him respect and reverence as he upheld the principles of justice and divine order. But Zeus's sovereignty was not without challenges and temptations. His legendary escapades and romantic entanglements stirred both admiration and controversy, as tales of his amorous exploits spread far and wide. From his union with Hera, queen of Olympus, to his dalliances with mortal women like Leda and Europa, Zeus navigated the complexities of love and desire with both passion and consequence. Beyond his personal relationships, Zeus's role as protector and patron extended to mortals who sought his favor. Heroes like Heracles, Perseus, and Jason were bestowed with divine gifts and guidance, embarking on epic quests that tested their courage and resilience. Zeus's interventions often shaped the outcomes of these heroic journeys, ensuring that justice prevailed and virtue triumphed over adversity. Zeus's influence extended beyond Olympus to the realms of nature and the seasons. As the wielder of lightning and thunder, he commanded storms that brought both destruction and renewal to the earth. His blessings ensured fertile harvests and abundant rains, while his wrath could unleash floods and tempests that reminded mortals of their vulnerability in the face of divine fury. In times of war and conflict, Zeus's presence loomed large as a beacon of hope and strength. Armies invoked his name before battle, seeking courage and victory under his watchful gaze. His thunderbolt struck fear into the hearts of enemies, while his divine protection shielded those who fought with honor and valor on the battlefield. Yet Zeus's legacy transcends mere tales of power and conquest. His reign as king of the gods symbolizes the enduring struggle between order and chaos, justice and hubris, fate and free will. His myths and legends continue to inspire awe and contemplation, reminding us of the timeless themes of leadership, responsibility, and the consequences of wielding power. In the echoes of thunder and the brilliance of lightning, Zeus's presence endures as a testament to the resilience of the human spirit and the enduring quest for meaning in a vast and unpredictable universe. His story, filled with triumphs and tragedies, serves as a reminder of the complexities of divine authority and the eternal dance between gods and mortals in the tapestry of existence. In the lofty realm of Mount Olympus, alongside the thunderous Zeus, stood Hera, queen of the gods, a figure of regal grace and unyielding authority. Imagine a majestic court where her presence commanded respect, where her gaze held both warmth and stern resolve, shaping the heavens and earth with her wisdom and power. Born of Cronus and Rhea, Hera emerged as a symbol of matrimony and family, embodying the virtues of loyalty and devotion. Her union with Zeus, though tumultuous at times, symbolized the sacred bond of marriage that united the divine pantheon. As queen, Hera's role extended beyond mere consort. She was a guardian of Olympus, ensuring harmony and order prevailed among gods and mortals alike. Hera's beauty was legendary, matched only by her strength of character. She stood as a paragon of virtue, upholding the sanctity of vows and the bonds of kinship. Yet, Hera's path was fraught with challenges, as her husband Zeus's romantic escapades often tested her patience and resolve. Despite these trials, Hera remained steadfast in her commitment to Olympus and its divine responsibilities. As goddess of marriage, Hera presided over weddings and ceremonies that celebrated love and unity. Her blessings were sought by couples embarking on life's journey together, promising fidelity and prosperity in their union. She watched over families with a maternal grace, guiding parents and children through the trials of mortal life with compassion and wisdom. Hera's wrath, however, was formidable when provoked. Her jealousy and fury were legendary, especially towards Zeus's illegitimate offspring and their mothers. Yet, beneath her stern exterior lay a goddess of profound depth and complexity, a guardian fiercely protective of her domain and the values it represented. Beyond her role in matters of family and matrimony, Hera wielded considerable influence in the affairs of Olympus. She arbitrated disputes among gods and mortals with fairness and impartiality, ensuring justice prevailed in every verdict. Her decisions shaped destinies and echoed through the annals of myth, illustrating the consequences of loyalty and betrayal in the cosmic tapestry. Hera's myths and legends resonate with themes of resilience, sacrifice, and the enduring power of love. Her trials and tribulations reflect the complexities of divine authority and the challenges of balancing personal desires with divine duty. Through her stories, we glimpse the timeless struggles of leadership and the complexities of navigating power dynamics within the pantheon. In the hearts of mortals, Hera remains a symbol of strength and resilience, a beacon of hope in times of adversity and a guide through life's trials. Her presence in art, literature, and culture endures as a testament to the enduring appeal of her story and the timeless themes it embodies. Hera, queen of the gods, stands as a reminder of the enduring power of love, loyalty, and the eternal quest for balance in a world where gods and mortals intertwine in the fabric of existence. In the vast expanse of the ancient world, where the horizon meets the endless sea, there ruled a god whose dominion stretched across oceans and realms unseen. Imagine a realm where waves danced under the moon's silver gaze, where the roar of crashing tides echoed Poseidon's mighty presence, a force of nature that both awe and reverence. Poseidon, god of the sea, emerged from the tumultuous depths as a colossus among gods, wielding a trident that commanded the ebb and flow of tides. His domain extended beyond mere waves and currents. It encompassed rivers, lakes, and the unseen depths where mysteries lurked beneath the surface. In his realm, sailors sought both fortune and peril, navigating turbulent waters that mirrored Poseidon's capricious nature. Born of Cronus and Rhea, Poseidon emerged alongside his brothers Zeus and Hades, destined to rule over their respective domains. While Zeus ascended to the heavens and Hades descended to the underworld, Poseidon claimed the watery depths as his sovereign domain, a kingdom that mirrored both tranquility and tempest, depending on his mood and will. Poseidon's presence was felt in every aspect of maritime life. He guided sailors on their perilous voyages, offering protection and guidance amidst storms and treacherous waters. His trident, forged by Cyclopes beneath the ocean's depths, symbolized both power and authority, a divine artifact that struck fear into the hearts of mortals and gods alike. Yet Poseidon's influence extended beyond mere maritime prowess. He was a patron of horses and horsemen, whose thundering hooves echoed the power of crashing waves across open plains and battlegrounds. His sacred cities, like Corinth and Athens, revered him with temples and festivals that celebrated his benevolence and wrath in equal measure. Poseidon's temperament was as unpredictable as the sea itself. His wrath could unleash tidal waves and earthquakes that reshaped coastlines and cities, reminding mortals of their vulnerability in the face of nature's fury. Yet amidst his storms, Poseidon also offered blessings of fertile seas and abundant harvests, ensuring prosperity for coastal communities that honored his sacred rites. In the myths and legends of ancient Greece, Poseidon's tales resonate with themes of resilience and transformation. His conflicts with gods like Athena over the patronage of cities exemplify the rivalries and alliances that shaped the course of history. His romantic escapades with nymphs and mortal women underscore the complexities of desire and consequence in the divine pantheon. Through Poseidon's myths, we glimpse the eternal struggle between chaos and order, freedom and constraint, a reflection of the dualities that define human existence. His stories inspire both fear and admiration, illustrating the profound impact of nature's forces on mortal lives and the enduring quest for balance in a world shaped by divine will. Poseidon, god of the sea, stands as a testament to the power of the natural world and the mysteries that lie beneath its surface. His presence in art, literature, and culture continues to captivate imaginations, offering glimpses into a realm where gods and mortals collide in the eternal dance of existence. In the heart of every wave and the depths of every ocean, Poseidon's legacy endures, a reminder of the enduring power of the sea and the timeless allure of its divine guardian. In the verdant fields and sun-kissed meadows of ancient Greece, there reigned a goddess whose benevolent presence nurtured the earth and sustained life itself. Imagine a world where the seasons danced in harmony, where the bountiful harvests whispered secrets of abundance and renewal. Such was the domain of Demeter, goddess of agriculture. Born of Cronus and Rhea, Demeter emerged from the fertile earth as a symbol of nurturing love and maternal strength. Her golden hair, like fields of wheat swaying in the breeze, symbolized the abundance she bestowed upon mortals who toiled under her watchful gaze. As goddess of agriculture, Demeter's role extended beyond mere cultivation. She was a protector of farmers, a guardian of seeds, and a steward of the earth's bounty. Demeter's mythos intertwines with the rhythms of nature itself. Her daughter, Persephone, captivated by the beauty of a blooming flower, was abducted by Hades and carried away to the underworld. In her grief and despair, Demeter withdrew her blessings from the earth, plunging it into a bleak and barren winter, a testament to the goddess's profound connection to the cycles of growth and renewal. In her quest to reunite with Persephone, Demeter traversed the mortal realm in disguise, offering her wisdom and kindness to those in need. Her encounters with kings and peasants alike underscored her role as a goddess who bridged the divide between divine and mortal, offering solace and guidance amidst life's trials. The Eleusinian Mysteries, sacred rites dedicated to Demeter and Persephone, celebrated the cyclical nature of life and death. Initiates, through rituals and ceremonies, sought to understand the mysteries of existence and the promise of rebirth that Demeter's blessings bestowed upon the faithful. These rites, shrouded in secrecy yet filled with reverence, honored the goddess's role as a bringer of life and fertility. Demeter's influence extended beyond the fields and orchards to the hearts of mortals who revered her with fervent devotion. Farmers invoked her name during planting and harvest, seeking her favor for abundant crops and protection from blight and famine. Her presence in villages and cities ensured prosperity and well-being for all who honored her with offerings and prayers. Yet Demeter's wrath, when provoked, could shake the foundations of the earth itself. In her grief over Persephone's absence, she unleashed droughts and famines that tested mortals' resilience and faith. Only through the intervention of Zeus and the reunion of mother and daughter could balance be restored, and the earth once again flourish under Demeter's loving care. In the myths and legends of ancient Greece, Demeter's story resonates with themes of maternal love, sacrifice, and the enduring bond between mother and child. Her trials and triumphs illustrate the profound impact of nature's cycles on human existence, reminding us of the delicate balance between stewardship and reverence for the earth. Demeter, goddess of agriculture, stands as a testament to the power of nurturing love and the transformative influence of the natural world. Her presence in art, literature, and culture continues to inspire awe and reverence, offering glimpses into a realm where gods and mortals unite in the eternal dance of life and renewal. In every seed that sprouts and every harvest that sustains, Demeter's legacy endures, a reminder of the enduring power of love and the timeless allure of the earth's eternal bounty. In the celestial halls of Mount Olympus, where wisdom and valor intertwined, there stood Athena, goddess of wisdom and warfare, a figure of unparalleled grace and formidable strength. Imagine a realm where strategy met intellect, where the clash of spears echoed the clarity of thought. Such was the domain of Athena, revered by gods and mortals alike for her wisdom and martial prowess. Born from the mind of Zeus, Athena emerged fully armored from his forehead, a testament to her divine origins and steadfast resolve. Her shimmering eyes mirrored the depths of her intellect, while her spear, wielded with precision, symbolized her mastery of both strategy and combat. As goddess of wisdom, Athena's counsel was sought by kings and heroes, who looked to her for guidance in matters of statecraft and warfare. Athena's presence extended beyond the battlefield to the realms of arts and crafts. She was patroness of artisans and craftsmen, whose skill and creativity reflected the goddess's own mastery of weaving and pottery. Her temples, adorned with intricate carvings and statues, celebrated her role as a protector of cities and a beacon of civilization amidst the chaos of war. In the myths of ancient Greece, Athena's wisdom guided heroes through trials of courage and cunning. She aided Odysseus on his epic journey home from Troy, offering strategies and disguises that outwitted monsters and gods alike. Her shield, adorned with the head of Medusa, turned enemies to stone, a symbol of protection and justice that upheld the ideals of valor and righteousness. Athena's rivalry with Poseidon over the patronage of Athens illustrated her role as a guardian of civic order and governance. Her gift of the olive tree, which provided sustenance and peace to the city's inhabitants, secured her place as its beloved protector and benefactor. Through her wisdom and foresight, Athens flourished as a beacon of democracy and intellectual pursuit, an enduring legacy that shaped the course of Western civilization. Yet Athena's compassion tempered her martial prowess. She championed the cause of justice and defended the innocent against tyranny and oppression. Her wisdom guided mortals through the complexities of law and governance, ensuring fairness and equity prevailed in the affairs of gods and men alike. In the hearts of mortals, Athena remains a symbol of courage and intellectual prowess, a source of inspiration for scholars, leaders, and warriors alike. Her presence in art, literature, and philosophy continues to resonate with themes of enlightenment and moral clarity, offering guidance in navigating life's challenges with grace and integrity. Athena, goddess of wisdom and warfare, stands as a testament to the enduring power of intellect and the transformative influence of knowledge. Her legacy, etched in the annals of myth and history, serves as a reminder of the eternal quest for wisdom and the timeless pursuit of justice in a world shaped by gods and mortals united in the pursuit of truth and righteousness. In the celestial tapestry of ancient Greece, where the heavens met the earth in a symphony of light and sound, there reigned Apollo, god of the sun, music, and prophecy, a figure whose radiant presence illuminated both mortal hearts and divine realms alike. Picture a world where the dawn's first light heralded Apollo's chariot, blazing across the sky with golden rays that warmed the earth and inspired the soul. Such was the domain of Apollo, revered for his multifaceted gifts and profound influence on mortal lives. Born of Zeus and Leto, Apollo emerged from his mother's womb on the island of Delos, greeted by the shimmering light of his father's divine countenance. His golden lyre, crafted by Hephaestus, echoed with melodies that stirred emotions and transcended mortal understanding. As god of music, Apollo's compositions enchanted both gods and mortals, evoking emotions that ranged from joyous celebration to mournful lamentation. Apollo's mastery extended beyond the arts to the realms of prophecy and healing. At Delphi, nestled amidst the rugged slopes of Mount Parnassus, he presided over the sacred oracle, a conduit of divine wisdom that spoke through priestesses imbued with Apollo's prophetic spirit. Seekers from across the Mediterranean sought answers to life's mysteries and guidance in times of uncertainty, trusting in Apollo's omniscient gaze to illuminate their paths. In the myths of ancient Greece, Apollo's compassion and sense of justice guided his actions as both protector and arbiter. He intervened in conflicts among gods and mortals, ensuring fairness and righteousness prevailed amidst chaos and discord. His bow, forged by the Cyclopes, struck with deadly accuracy against those who defied divine order, yet his healing touch brought solace to the afflicted and wounded. Apollo's love affairs, often tumultuous and tragic, underscored his vulnerability and humanity amidst his divine splendor. His pursuit of Daphne, transformed into a laurel tree to evade his advances, symbolized the fleeting nature of desire and the enduring legacy of artistic inspiration. Through his relationships with mortal women and nymphs, Apollo experienced the complexities of love and longing, a reflection of the mortal passions that echoed in the halls of Olympus. As god of the sun, Apollo's chariot traversed the heavens with unwavering precision, marking the passage of time and seasons. His radiant presence blessed the earth with warmth and vitality, nurturing crops and sustaining life with each passing day. Festivals in his honor, like the Pythian Games and the Delian Festival, celebrated his divine grace and enduring legacy as a patron of arts, athletics, and intellectual pursuit. Apollo's influence transcended the boundaries of Greece, spreading throughout the Mediterranean world and beyond. In Rome, he was worshipped as Apollo Helios, embodying the sun's life-giving rays and the transformative power of artistic expression. His temples, adorned with statues and votive offerings, served as centers of cultural exchange and spiritual contemplation, a testament to his enduring influence on Western civilization. In the hearts of mortals, Apollo remains a symbol of inspiration and enlightenment, a beacon of creativity and clarity amidst the uncertainties of life. His presence in art, literature, and philosophy continues to resonate with themes of beauty, truth, and the eternal quest for meaning. Through his myths and legends, Apollo invites us to embrace our passions, seek wisdom in adversity, and honor the transformative power of music and prophecy in shaping the destiny of gods and mortals alike. In the untamed wilds of ancient Greece, where the whispering winds carried secrets of primal beauty and fierce independence, there roamed Artemis, goddess of the hunt and wilderness, a figure whose presence evoked both awe and reverence among mortals and immortals alike. Imagine a world where the forest echoed with the swift and silent stride of Artemis, where every creature felt the pulse of her heartbeat amidst the rustling leaves. Such was the domain of Artemis, revered for her boundless spirit and unwavering devotion to the untamed realms. Born of Zeus and Leto, Artemis emerged from her mother's womb on the island of Delos, a fearless huntress armed with bow and arrow from infancy. Her silver bow, crafted by Hephaestus, struck with unerring accuracy, ensuring swift justice for those who threatened the sanctity of her sacred domains. As goddess of the hunt, Artemis's skills surpassed mortal comprehension, guiding hunters and protecting wildlife with equal fervor. Artemis's connection to the wilderness extended beyond mere survival to encompass a deep spiritual bond with nature itself. She roamed the forests and mountains alongside nymphs and woodland creatures, her presence a testament to the enduring harmony between mortals and the natural world. Her sacred groves, nestled amidst ancient trees and shimmering streams, offered sanctuary to all who honored her with offerings of reverence and respect. In the myths of ancient Greece, Artemis's compassion and fierce independence guided her actions as both protector and avenger. She championed the cause of women and maidens, safeguarding their purity and autonomy against the whims of gods and mortal men alike. Her arrows, tipped with silver moonlight, struck down those who dared to defile her sacred rites or harm the innocent, a testament to her unwavering commitment to justice and integrity. Artemis's bond with her twin brother Apollo, god of the sun, illuminated the celestial tapestry with their complementary powers and shared adventures. Together, they roamed the slopes of Mount Olympus and beyond, their sibling bond a reflection of mutual respect and admiration amidst their divine duties. In moments of conflict and reconciliation, Artemis's steadfast loyalty to her family underscored her role as a protector and nurturer of familial bonds. As goddess of the wilderness, Artemis's influence extended beyond the hunt to encompass childbirth and healing. She presided over sacred rituals and ceremonies that celebrated the cycles of life and renewal, ensuring the well-being of mothers and infants under her watchful gaze. Her temples, nestled in remote corners of the Greek world, served as sanctuaries for those seeking solace and guidance amidst life's trials and tribulations. Artemis's devotees, from humble villagers to mighty kings, revered her with offerings of game and votive offerings, seeking her favor in matters of the heart and the hunt. Her festivals, like the Baronia and the Artemisia, celebrated her divine grace and protection, uniting communities in shared reverence for the goddess who embodied strength, independence, and the primal beauty of the natural world. In the hearts of mortals, Artemis remains a symbol of courage and resilience, a beacon of empowerment and solidarity amidst the challenges of life's journey. Her presence in art, literature, and culture continues to resonate with themes of freedom, self-reliance, and the enduring bond between humanity and nature. Through her myths and legends, Artemis invites us to embrace our inner strength, honor the sanctity of the wild, and celebrate the untamed spirit that defines our shared existence in harmony with the earth. In the tumultuous pantheon of ancient Greece, where valor clashed with chaos and the thunder of battle echoed through the ages, there stood Ares, god of war, a figure whose very presence evoked a primal mix of fear, courage, and awe. Picture a realm where the clash of swords and the roar of warriors resounded under blood-red skies, where every heartbeat quickened in anticipation of the fury of Ares. Such was the domain of the god whose name struck both dread and admiration in the hearts of gods and mortals alike. Born of Zeus and Hera, Ares emerged from the divine loom of war itself, his eyes ablaze with the fiery intensity of conflict. His bronze armor gleamed with the sweat and blood of countless battles, his sword and shield forged in the fiery depths of Hephaestus's forge. As god of war, Ares embodied the unyielding spirit of martial prowess, leading armies of mortal warriors into the crucible of battle with fearless determination. Ares' presence on the battlefield was both feared and revered, his martial prowess unmatched among the Olympian gods. He reveled in the chaos of combat, where the clash of steel and the cries of the fallen echoed his unyielding thirst for glory and conquest. In the heat of battle, his war cry spurred warriors to acts of heroism and recklessness alike, as they fought in his name for victory and honor. In the myths of ancient Greece, Ares' ferocity and unbridled passion often led to conflict both among gods and mortals. He embodied the raw power of physical strength and martial skill, yet his impulsiveness and lack of restraint often brought him into conflict with his fellow gods, particularly Athena, goddess of wisdom and warfare. Their rivalry mirrored the eternal struggle between strategy and brute force, intellect and instinct, within the crucible of war itself. Ares' love affairs, often marked by tumultuous passion and tragic consequences, revealed a vulnerability beneath his warrior's exterior. His union with Aphrodite, goddess of love and beauty, ignited scandal and intrigue among the gods, as their forbidden love transcended the boundaries of divine propriety. Yet Ares' devotion to Aphrodite, despite the risks and consequences, spoke to his capacity for deep emotion and reckless abandon in matters of the heart. As god of war, Ares inspired mortals to acts of heroism and sacrifice, yet his influence extended beyond the battlefield to encompass the virtues and vices of martial conflict. He was both feared as the embodiment of destruction and revered as the guardian of courage and honor in the face of adversity. His temples, adorned with trophies of war and offerings of valor, stood as testament to the enduring legacy of his influence on mortal lives and destinies. Ares' role in Greek mythology symbolized the eternal struggle between chaos and order, passion and reason, within the crucible of human existence. His presence in art, literature, and culture continues to resonate with themes of courage, sacrifice, and the moral complexities of warfare. Through his myths and legends, Ares invites us to confront the darker aspects of our nature, to embrace our capacity for strength and resilience, and to honor the virtues of valor and justice in the eternal struggle for peace and conquest. In the heart of Olympus, where the forge fires burned with the intensity of creation itself, there stood Hephaestus, god of fire and craftsmanship, a figure whose mastery over the flames and artistry shaped the very essence of divine and mortal realms alike. Imagine a realm where molten metal flowed like rivers of liquid sunlight, where each hammer strike resonated with the symphony of creation. Such was the domain of the god whose skill and dedication inspired awe and reverence among gods and mortals alike. Born of Hera, without the aid of Zeus, Hephaestus emerged from the divine womb with a fierce determination to forge beauty from the raw elements of the earth. His hands, calloused by the heat of his own creation, wielded the hammer of the gods with precision and grace, shaping metals into works of art that defied mortal comprehension. As god of fire, his forge blazed with the sacred fire of Olympus, where the alchemy of transformation turned ore into armor and dreams into reality. Hephaestus's craftsmanship surpassed mortal limits, his creation standing as testament to the boundless creativity and ingenuity of the divine. From the gleaming armor of Achilles to the golden chariot of Helios, his works adorned the halls of Olympus and mortal kingdoms alike, each piece a masterpiece of form and function forged with unwavering dedication and skill. In the myths of ancient Greece, Hephaestus's journey was marked by both triumph and tragedy, revealing a depth of character that transcended his divine status. Cast down from Olympus by Hera's rejection, his journey to Earth brought him into contact with mortals whose lives and stories would forever shape his destiny. Despite his physical imperfections, Hephaestus's resilience and determination earned him the respect and admiration of both gods and mortals, proving that true strength lies not in perfection, but in the courage to forge one's own path amidst adversity. Hephaestus's role as god of craftsmanship extended beyond the creation of weapons and armor to encompass the realm of art and innovation. His workshops, hidden in the heart of volcanoes and mountain caves, were sanctuaries of creativity where mortal artisans and craftsmen sought inspiration and guidance. His inventions, from automatons to mechanical marvels, pushed the boundaries of mortal knowledge and imagination, bridging the gap between myth and technological innovation. As god of fire, Hephaestus's influence extended to the sacred rituals and ceremonies that honored the divine and celebrated the bonds of family and community. His temples, adorned with offerings of precious metals and intricate artworks, stood as testament to the enduring legacy of his craftsmanship and the reverence with which mortals held his divine patronage. Hephaestus's relationships with the gods and goddesses of Olympus revealed a complex tapestry of alliances and rivalries, each interaction reflecting the depths of his character and the complexities of divine politics. His marriage to Aphrodite, goddess of love and beauty, despite her infidelity, highlighted his capacity for forgiveness and understanding, proving that even the gods are not immune to the trials and tribulations of love and loyalty. In art, literature, and culture, Hephaestus's presence continues to resonate with themes of creativity, resilience, and the transformative power of craftsmanship. Through his myths and legends, Hephaestus invites us to embrace our own creative potential, to forge beauty from the raw materials of our lives, and to honor the enduring legacy of artistry and innovation that defines our shared existence in both mortal and divine realms alike. In the realm where beauty transcends mortal understanding and love weaves its enchanting threads through the fabric of existence, there stood Aphrodite, goddess of love and beauty, a figure whose ethereal presence stirred hearts and inspired passions both divine and mortal. Picture a world where every glance, every touch is suffused with the grace and allure of Aphrodite. Such was the domain of the goddess whose essence embodied the very essence of love and desire. Born of the sea foam that danced upon the waves, Aphrodite emerged from the turbulent depths of the ocean with an allure that rivaled the radiance of the sun itself. Her beauty, a symphony of celestial proportions, captivated gods and mortals alike, leaving in its wake a trail of adoration and longing. As goddess of love, her essence permeated every corner of the cosmos, weaving an intricate tapestry of passion and devotion that defied mortal understanding. Aphrodite's journey through the myths of ancient Greece was marked by tales of romance, betrayal, and unwavering devotion, a testament to the complexities of love in all its forms. Her union with Hephaestus, god of craftsmanship, revealed a marriage marred by infidelity and deception, yet tempered by forgiveness and understanding. Despite the trials that tested her divine stature, Aphrodite's love for mortals and gods alike remained steadfast, a beacon of hope and inspiration in a world where emotions ran deep and true. In the hearts of mortals, Aphrodite's influence extended beyond mere physical beauty to encompass the very essence of desire and longing. Her temples, adorned with offerings of roses and myrtle, stood as sanctuaries of love and devotion where mortals sought her favor in matters of the heart. From the symposiums of Athens to the grand festivals of Olympia, her presence was celebrated with reverence and adoration, as mortals sought to emulate her grace and allure in their own lives. Aphrodite's relationships with the gods and goddesses of Olympus reflected the complexities of love and desire within the pantheon of divine beings. Her dalliances with Ares, god of war, ignited scandal and intrigue among the gods, as their forbidden love transcended the boundaries of divine propriety. Yet Aphrodite's capacity for love extended beyond passion to encompass the virtues of compassion and empathy, as she guided mortals and gods alike through the labyrinth of emotions that defined their immortal existence. As goddess of beauty, Aphrodite's influence extended to the arts and culture that celebrated the aesthetic ideals of ancient Greece. Her statues, carved from marble and adorned with precious gems, captured the essence of divine beauty in its purest form, inspiring generations of artists and poets to create works that celebrated the beauty of the human form and spirit. Through her myths and legends, Aphrodite invited mortals to embrace their own capacity for love and beauty, to cherish the fleeting moments of passion and devotion that define the human experience. In art, literature, and culture, Aphrodite's presence continues to resonate with themes of love, beauty, and the transformative power of desire. Through her myths and legends, she invites us to explore the depths of our own hearts, to embrace the complexities of love and longing that define our shared existence in both mortal and divine realms alike. In the vibrant pantheon of Mount Olympus, where divine messages soared on wings of swiftness and whispers of the gods echoed through the heavens, there stood Hermes, messenger of the gods, a figure whose boundless energy and quicksilver wit bridged the realms of immortality and mortals alike. Imagine a world where every word, every thought could traverse the vast expanse between Olympus and Earth. Such was the domain of the god whose agility and cunning shaped the very fabric of communication and travel. Born of Zeus and Maya, Hermes emerged from his cradle with a mischievous twinkle in his eye and a curiosity that knew no bounds. His laughter, like the playful dance of sunlight on water, echoed through the halls of Olympus, drawing smiles from gods and mortals alike. As messenger of the gods, his fleet-footedness carried him effortlessly across the celestial pathways, delivering decrees and prophecies with a swiftness that defied mortal comprehension. Hermes' journey through the myths of ancient Greece was marked by tales of adventure, intrigue, and unexpected alliances, a testament to the complexities of his role as both messenger and guide. From his fateful encounter with Apollo, where he famously stole Apollo's prized cattle as a playful jest, to his cunning negotiations with Hades to secure the release of Persephone from the underworld, Hermes' wit and diplomacy earned him the respect and admiration of both gods and mortals alike. In the hearts of mortals, Hermes' influence extended beyond mere messages to encompass the very essence of travel and commerce. His temples, adorned with offerings of coins and symbols of trade, stood as sanctuaries of communication and exchange where merchants and travelers sought his favor in matters of trade and safe passage. From the bustling agora of Athens to the harbors of Corinth, his presence was celebrated with reverence and gratitude, as mortals sought his guidance in navigating the challenges of the mortal world. Hermes' relationships with the gods and goddesses of Olympus reflected the complexities of communication and diplomacy within the pantheon of divine beings. His role as mediator and peacemaker often brought him into conflict with those who sought to disrupt the harmony of Olympus, yet his quick thinking and resourcefulness always prevailed. As patron of travelers and protector of merchants, Hermes' compassion extended beyond the celestial realm to encompass the virtues of hospitality and goodwill, ensuring that mortals found solace and safety in their journeys. As messenger of the gods, Hermes' influence extended to the arts and culture that celebrated the power of communication and exchange. His inventions, from the lyre whose melodies enchanted the hearts of mortals to the caduceus whose presence heralded peace and prosperity, inspired generations of artists and poets to create works that celebrated the boundless potential of human connection. Through his myths and legends, Hermes invited mortals to embrace their own capacity for communication and diplomacy, to cherish the fleeting moments of understanding and collaboration that define the human experience. In art, literature, and culture, Hermes' presence continues to resonate with themes of agility, wit, and the transformative power of communication. Through his myths and legends, he invites us to explore the depths of our own ingenuity, to embrace the complexities of travel and exchange that define our shared existence in both mortal and divine realms alike. In the realm where joy flows as freely as the rivers of wine and life bursts forth in a riot of colors and celebrations, there stood Dionysus, god of wine and fertility, a figure whose intoxicating presence ignited revelry and renewal among gods and mortals alike. Picture a world where every sip of wine carried the essence of divine ecstasy. Such was the domain of the god whose boundless vitality and liberating spirit shaped the very essence of revelry and fertility. Born of Zeus and Semele, Dionysus emerged from the mortal world with a vitality that surpassed mortal understanding. His laughter, like the chorus of ecstatic revelers, echoed through the hills and valleys, drawing mortals into a dance of uninhibited joy and communion with the divine. As god of wine and fertility, his presence transformed the ordinary into the extraordinary, infusing every moment with the promise of abundance and renewal. Dionysus's journey through the myths of ancient Greece was marked by tales of liberation, transformation, and the triumph of life over adversity, a testament to the transformative power of his essence. From his miraculous birth amidst the flames that consumed his mortal mother, Semele, to his triumphant return from the depths of Hades, where he rescued his beloved mother and secured her place among the immortals, Dionysus's resilience and compassion earned him the adoration and reverence of both gods and mortals alike. In the hearts of mortals, Dionysus's influence extended beyond mere revelry to encompass the very essence of life and renewal. His festivals, adorned with wreaths of ivy and clusters of grapes, stood as celebrations of fertility and abundance where mortals sought his favor in matters of harvest and prosperity. From the rustic vineyards of Thrace to the bustling theaters of Athens, his presence was celebrated with fervent devotion, as mortals sought to emulate his boundless vitality and embrace the transformative power of his ecstatic rites. Dionysus's relationships with the gods and goddesses of Olympus reflected the complexities of liberation and transformation within the pantheon of divine beings. His alliances with figures such as Ariadne, the mortal princess whose heart he captured and whose loyalty he rewarded with immortality, revealed a depth of compassion and understanding that transcended mortal boundaries. As patron of theater and inspiration, Dionysus's creativity extended beyond the revelry of his festivals to encompass the arts and culture that celebrated the vitality and resilience of the human spirit. As god of wine and fertility, Dionysus's influence extended to the arts and culture that celebrated the transformative power of his essence. His theater productions, from the tragic dramas that explored the depths of human suffering to the comedic satires that lampooned the follies of mortal existence, inspired generations of artists and playwrights to create works that celebrated the joy and sorrow inherent in the human experience. Through his myths and legends, Dionysus invited mortals to embrace their own capacity for liberation and renewal, to cherish the fleeting moments of ecstasy and communion that define the human experience. In art, literature, and culture, Dionysus's presence continues to resonate with themes of vitality, fertility, and the transformative power of celebration. Through his myths and legends, he invites us to explore the depths of our own vitality, to embrace the complexities of life and renewal that define our shared existence in both mortal and divine realms alike. In the depths of the ancient Greek cosmos, where shadows dance with whispers of eternity, stood Hades, god of the underworld, a figure whose realm echoed with the solemnity of departed souls and the mysteries that lay beyond mortal comprehension. Imagine a realm where darkness and silence converge, where every step carries the weight of eternity, a realm overseen by a deity whose very name evokes both fear and reverence among gods and mortals alike. Hades, born of Cronus and Rhea, emerged from the tumultuous waters of creation as the ruler of the underworld, an honor bestowed upon him by the drawing of lots among the Olympian gods. Unlike his brothers Zeus and Poseidon, whose dominions stretched across the heavens and the seas, Hades' realm lay beneath the earth, where the souls of the departed found solace in the shadows that enveloped them. His presence, like the stillness of a moonlit night, commanded respect and awe among gods and mortals alike, for he held sway over the ultimate destination of every mortal soul. The myths of ancient Greece painted Hades not as a malevolent figure, but as a solemn and just ruler whose responsibilities extended beyond mere judgment to encompass the preservation of cosmic balance. His abduction of Persephone, daughter of Demeter, sparked a saga of love, loss, and renewal, a tale that underscored the cyclical nature of life and death within the tapestry of existence. In the embrace of the underworld, Persephone's presence brought a fleeting touch of vitality and warmth to Hades' realm, where the seasons mirrored the ebb and flow of mortal emotions. Among the gods of Olympus, Hades stood as a figure of quiet resolve and unwavering commitment to his duties, a contrast to the revelry of his fellow deities whose exploits unfolded beneath the bright gaze of Mount Olympus. His relationship with mortals reflected a solemn pact of mutual respect and understanding, for he offered solace to departed souls in exchange for the reverence and offerings of the living. In the rites of funerary practices and commemorative rituals, mortals sought his favor to ensure the safe passage of their loved ones to the realm beyond. Hades' domain, known as the underworld or Hades itself, was depicted as a vast expanse of caverns and rivers where shades roamed in perpetual twilight. The river Styx, a boundary between the realms of the living and the dead, stood as a testament to the division between mortal existence and eternal repose. Across its dark waters, Charon the ferryman guided souls to their final resting place, collecting the toll of an obelisk to ensure safe passage, an act that underscored the impartiality of Hades' realm in the face of mortal mortality. In the myths and legends of ancient Greece, Hades' presence extended beyond the confines of his realm to encompass the very essence of mortality and the inevitability of death. His role as judge of the dead ensured that each soul received its rightful place within the cosmic tapestry, where deeds and virtues weighed against the shadows of mortal frailty. Through his myths and rituals, Hades invited mortals to contemplate the transient nature of existence and the enduring legacy of the soul beyond the veil of mortality. In art and literature, Hades' depiction ranged from solemnity to reverence, capturing the essence of his realm in hues of darkness and quiet contemplation. His presence in the works of poets and playwrights underscored the inevitability of mortality and the transformative power of acceptance, a theme that resonated with audiences across generations. Through his myths and legends, Hades offered a glimpse into the mysteries of life and death, inviting mortals to embrace the fleeting beauty of existence and find solace in the eternal embrace of the underworld. In the warmth of every hearth, where flames dance like whispers of comfort and home, resides Hestia, the gentle goddess whose presence embodies the heart of every household. Imagine a sanctuary within the bustling tapestry of ancient Greece, where amid the grandeur of Olympian halls and tumultuous adventures of gods, Hestia's realm radiates with a serene glow that beckons all who seek solace and kinship. Hestia, born of Cronus and Rhea, emerged as the eldest of the Olympian siblings, a figure whose essence transcended the celestial politics and earthly quests that defined her brethren. Unlike Zeus's thunderous dominion or Poseidon's tempestuous seas, Hestia's domain embraced the quietude of domesticity and the sacred bond that binds family and community. Her presence, like the flickering hearthfire that flickers in every home, evoked a sense of stability and security, an eternal flame that endured through the ages. Among the pantheon of gods and goddesses, Hestia held a unique place as the guardian of the hearth, an emblem of unity and hospitality that bridged the gap between mortals and immortals. In every household, her altar stood as a testament to the enduring values of home and family, where offerings of food and drink honored her benevolence and ensured the prosperity of the household. Through rituals and prayers, mortals sought her blessing for harmonious coexistence and the blessings of domestic tranquility. Hestia's myths intertwined with the very fabric of everyday life, reflecting the importance of her presence in both mythical narratives and the practicalities of ancient Greek society. Unlike her more adventurous siblings, her tales often revolved around the quiet acts of kindness and the bonds that formed between mortals and gods. Her decision to forego a seat among the Olympian council in favor of eternal vigilance over the hearth spoke volumes about her selflessness and dedication to nurturing the ties that bind humanity together. In the sacred rites of hospitality, Hestia's influence transcended the boundaries of mortal dwellings to encompass the sanctuaries of temples and civic spaces. Her role as a protector of communal hearths ensured that every gathering, whether humble or grand, bore the warmth of her presence and the promise of shared prosperity. Through offerings and prayers, Greeks honored her as the embodiment of domestic harmony and the guardian of sacred traditions that upheld the fabric of society. In art and literature, Hestia was often depicted as a serene figure seated beside the hearth, her countenance radiating with a quiet dignity that mirrored the flickering flames. Her portrayal in myths and rituals highlighted her role not only as a goddess but as a symbol of enduring values, hospitality, unity, and the timeless bond between generations. Through her myths, Greeks found solace in the rituals of daily life and the comforts of home, where Hestia's eternal flame burned as a beacon of hope and continuity amid the trials of mortal existence. Hestia's influence extended beyond the confines of Olympus to touch the lives of mortals in profound ways. Her presence in homes and temples offered a sanctuary of peace and tranquility, a place where the weary traveler found respite and the community gathered in celebration of life's blessings. Through her myths and rituals, Hestia invited mortals to embrace the virtues of humility and gratitude, reminding them of the sacredness inherent in every hearthfire and the bonds that unite humanity in times of joy and sorrow. In the tapestry of ancient Greek mythology, Hestia's legacy endures as a testament to the enduring power of home and hearth, a sanctuary where the flame of hope burns eternal and the spirit of community thrives. Through her gentle presence and unwavering dedication, she continues to inspire generations to cherish the simple pleasures of life and to honor the ties that bind us all together in the warmth of family and friendship. In the realm where shadows reign and the whispers of the departed echo through eternity, Persephone rules as queen, a figure both feared and revered, whose story weaves through the tapestry of life and death itself. Imagine a world where the seasons bend to her will, where the earth's fertility blooms with her return and withers in her absence, a tale that unfolds with every passing year, echoing the cycle of growth, decay, and renewal. Persephone, daughter of Demeter, the goddess of agriculture, was no ordinary maiden of Olympus. Her beauty, like the first bloom of spring, captured the attention of all who beheld her, mortal and divine alike. Yet, her fate was intertwined with a darkness that lurked beneath the vibrant tapestry of the Olympian pantheon, a tale of abduction and transformation that forever altered the course of her life and the world around her. One fateful day, as she frolicked in fields ablaze with blossoms, Hades, god of the underworld, glimpsed Persephone's radiance and desired her for his own. In a moment that shattered the tranquility of her existence, he emerged from the depths, his chariot of darkness plunging through the earth's crust to claim her as his bride. With a swift and terrible swoop, he swept her away from the sunlit realms of the living into the shadowed kingdom beneath the earth. Demeter, grief-stricken and wrathful, unleashed her fury upon the world. The earth, once fertile under her nurturing touch, turned barren as she mourned the loss of her beloved daughter. Days turned to nights, and months stretched into years, yet Demeter's grief remained unabated, casting the world into an endless winter, a stark reflection of her sorrow and longing for Persephone's return. Meanwhile, in the depths of the underworld, Persephone found herself thrust into a realm of shadows and echoes, where the souls of the departed wandered aimlessly and the river Styx flowed with memories of lives long past. Initially fearful and despondent, she soon realized the depths of her new reality, a reality where she was not just a captive but a queen, wielding power over life and death alongside Hades himself. In time, Persephone's heart softened towards her captor. She discovered a kindred spirit in Hades, a god who understood the weight of loneliness and the burden of ruling a realm steeped in darkness. Together, they forged an unlikely bond amidst the gloom, finding solace in each other's company and a mutual respect that transcended their initial tumultuous encounter. Above ground, Demeter's anguish continued unabated. In her grief-stricken state, she withheld her blessings from the earth, plunging humanity into a state of despair. Famine ravaged the land, and crops withered in the fields, as mortals pleaded with the gods for mercy and the return of Persephone, the key to restoring balance and prosperity to the world. Moved by the plight of both mortals and immortals alike, Zeus, ruler of the gods, intervened. He brokered a compromise that would forever shape the destiny of Persephone and the natural world. A pact was struck. Persephone would spend half the year with her mother, Demeter, during which time the earth would bloom with abundance, a season known as spring and summer. The other half of the year, she would return to the underworld as queen alongside Hades, presiding over the realm of shadows, a time of dormancy and reflection, known as autumn and winter. And so, the cycle began, a perpetual dance of reunion and separation, life and death, renewal and decay. Each year, as Persephone descended into the depths of the underworld, the earth grew cold and barren, mirroring Demeter's sorrow. Yet, with her return, the world blossomed anew, a testament to the enduring power of love, sacrifice, and the interconnectedness of all living things. Persephone's story resonates across the ages as a tale of resilience and transformation, a journey from innocence to sovereignty, from captivity to empowerment. Her dual role as both maiden and queen embodies the complexities of life seasons, reminding us that every ending heralds a new beginning and that even in the darkest of times, there is hope for renewal and growth. In the hearts of mortals, Persephone remains a symbol of hope and regeneration, a beacon of light that pierces through the shadows of despair and heralds the promise of brighter days to come. Her tale inspires us to embrace the cycles of life with courage and grace, knowing that with every transition, we emerge stronger, wiser, and more deeply connected to the rhythms of the natural world. In the midst of revelry and the intoxicating embrace of the vineyards, there exists a deity whose presence ignites hearts with passion and souls with unbridled joy. Imagine a figure whose very essence embodies the celebration of life's abundance and the fertile mysteries of creation, a god whose laughter echoes through the hills and whose wine flows like the essence of vitality itself. Dionysus, the god of wine and fertility, emerges from the verdant landscapes of ancient Greece as a force of nature, a deity whose realm extends beyond mere indulgence to encompass the transformative power of ecstasy and renewal. Born of Zeus and the mortal Semele, his arrival into the pantheon of Olympian gods was marked by divine intrigue and mortal tragedy, a testament to the duality that defines his essence. From the moment of his birth, Dionysus's presence was imbued with an otherworldly charm and an insatiable thirst for life's pleasures. His youthful exuberance and boundless energy captivated the hearts of mortals and immortals alike, drawing followers from all corners of the ancient world who sought communion with the divine through the ritualistic consumption of wine, a symbol of Dionysus's essence and the life force that flows through the earth itself. Unlike the solemnity of other Olympian deities, Dionysus's domain was characterized by uninhibited revelry and the unmasking of societal norms, a celebration of the primal instincts and the raw emotions that define human existence. Through his festivals, known as the Dionysia, mortals experienced a temporary release from the constraints of everyday life, embracing dance, music, and intoxication as pathways to divine communion and personal transformation. Yet, Dionysus's influence transcended mere hedonism to encompass the deeper mysteries of fertility and rebirth. In his role as the god of fertility, he bestowed upon the earth the bountiful gifts of vine and harvest, ensuring the prosperity of crops and the continuity of life itself. His presence in the vineyards evoked a sense of gratitude and reverence among farmers and vintners, who honored him with libations and offerings in exchange for his benevolence and protection. In myth and legend, Dionysus's journey mirrored the cyclical nature of life seasons, a tale of resilience, sacrifice, and the pursuit of divine identity amidst the trials of mortality. His encounters with mortals and gods alike revealed the complexities of his character, a figure who could inspire madness and ecstasy in equal measure, yet also embody compassion and understanding for the human condition. One of Dionysus's most poignant myths centered around his descent into the underworld to retrieve his mother, Semele, whose tragic demise had left her soul wandering in the shadows. Through his perseverance and determination, he navigated the treacherous depths of Hades, confronting challenges that tested his resolve and reaffirmed his divine lineage. In reuniting with Semele, Dionysus not only restored her to a place of honor among the gods, but also reaffirmed the enduring bond between mortality and divinity, a testament to the transformative power of love and the eternal cycle of life and death. Dionysus's presence in art and literature captured the imagination of poets and playwrights, who depicted him as a mercurial figure poised between ecstasy and melancholy, joy and sorrow. His portrayal in ancient theater underscored his role as a catalyst for personal and communal catharsis, inviting audiences to confront their own desires and fears through the lens of his divine mythos. Through Dionysus, ancient Greeks found solace in the embrace of life's imperfections and the celebration of its fleeting joys. His festivals, characterized by their inclusivity and revelry, united people of all backgrounds in a shared communion with the divine, a reminder that within the heart of every mortal beats the desire to connect with something greater than oneself. In modern times, Dionysus's legacy endures as a symbol of liberation and self-discovery, an invitation to embrace the richness of human experience and to honor the interconnectedness of all living things. His story resonates with the universal longing for joy and fulfillment, reminding us that amidst life's trials and tribulations, there exists a sacred space for celebration, renewal, and the timeless communion with the divine spirit of Dionysus, the god of wine and fertility. In the beginning, before the dawn of gods and mortals, there existed beings of immense power and primordial essence, the Titans. These ancient beings, born from the primal forces of the universe, forged the very fabric of existence itself, their stories woven into the tapestry of creation and destruction, order and chaos. Among the Titans, none were more formidable than Kronos, the personification of time, and Rhea, the embodiment of motherhood and fertility. Imagine a cosmos where time flowed like a river, where moments ebbed and flowed with the rhythm of celestial cycles. Kronos, with his commanding presence and unfathomable wisdom, governed the passage of time with an ironclad will, shaping the destinies of gods and mortals alike. Beside him stood Rhea, a nurturing force whose embrace encompassed the fertility of the earth and the nurturing warmth of maternal love. Her essence permeated the natural world, guiding the growth of flora and fauna, and fostering the bonds of family and community among mortals. Together, Kronos and Rhea epitomized the balance between order and chaos, creation and dissolution, a testament to the enduring power of cosmic harmony. Yet, the saga of the Titans extended far beyond the benevolent rule of Kronos and Rhea. Their offspring, known as the Titan siblings, embodied the elemental forces that shaped the cosmos. Imagine Prometheus, whose gift of fire sparked the ingenuity of humanity, and Epimetheus, whose impulsive nature mirrored the unpredictability of natural phenomena. These siblings, born of the primordial earth and sky, forged alliances and rivalries that echoed across the heavens. One such rivalry ignited a cataclysmic conflict that reverberated throughout the cosmos, the Titanomachy. Imagine the clash of titanic forces, as Kronos and his allies waged war against the Olympian gods led by Zeus, the youngest son destined to overthrow his father's rule. The heavens trembled with the fury of thunderbolts, and the earth quaked beneath the weight of titanic struggles. Amidst the chaos of battle, alliances shifted like the tides of an ancient sea. Imagine the valor of titans like Atlas, who bore the weight of the heavens upon his shoulders, and the cunning of Prometheus, who defied fate to grant humanity the gift of fire. These acts of defiance and sacrifice defined the Titanomachy, shaping the destiny of the cosmos and laying the groundwork for the ascendance of a new order, the reign of the Olympian gods. Ultimately, the Titans faced defeat at the hands of Zeus and his allies, consigning them to the depths of Tartarus, a realm of eternal darkness and torment. Yet, their legacy endured as a testament to the enduring struggle between old and new, chaos and order, and the cyclical nature of cosmic evolution. In the aftermath of the Titanomachy, Zeus and his siblings ascended to Mount Olympus, where they established their divine dominion over the cosmos. Imagine the Olympian pantheon, with Zeus reigning as the king of gods, Hera as his queen, and the other gods and goddesses assuming their roles as patrons of humanity and guardians of the natural world. Despite their victory, the Olympians never forgot the contributions and sacrifices of the Titans. Imagine the echoes of Kronos' wisdom in the passage of time, and Rhea's nurturing spirit in the abundance of the earth. Their legacy lived on in the myths and rituals of ancient Greece, where mortals honored their memory and sought their blessings in times of celebration and hardship alike. The story of the Titans embodies the eternal struggle between cosmic forces and the transformative power of conflict and resolution. Imagine a universe where gods and mortals alike are bound by the threads of destiny, their lives intertwined in a grand tapestry of creation and destruction, love and betrayal, triumph and tragedy. As we gaze upon the starlit skies and contemplate the mysteries of the universe, let us remember the Titans, a reminder of the enduring power of myth and the timeless quest for understanding the origins of existence itself. Their saga continues to inspire awe and wonder, inviting us to explore the depths of our own humanity and the limitless potential of the cosmos beyond. In the vast expanse of primordial chaos, where the universe existed as an unformed void, there arose beings of immense power and elemental essence, the primordial deities. Imagine a time before time, where chaos reigned supreme, an entity without form or limit, whose very essence permeated the cosmos with boundless potential and infinite possibility. From chaos emerged Gaia, the Earth Mother herself, whose gentle embrace gave rise to the fertile lands, majestic mountains, and teeming oceans. Picture Gaia as the embodiment of nurturing love and creative force, shaping the contours of the world with a tender touch and guiding the evolution of life from the smallest seed to the mightiest beast. Beside Gaia stood Uranus, the starry sky, whose celestial expanse stretched across the heavens in a canopy of shimmering light. Imagine Uranus as the personification of cosmic order and divine union, his union with Gaia giving birth to the Titans, Cyclopes, and Centaurs, beings of immense power who shaped the course of cosmic history. Within the depths of Gaia's embrace, the Titans arose as the primal forces of nature, beings whose strength rivaled that of the gods themselves. Picture Cronus, the youngest of the Titans, whose ambition and cunning led him to depose his father Uranus, ushering in an era of divine conflict and cosmic upheaval. Cronus's act symbolized the eternal struggle between order and chaos, creation and destruction, a theme that resonated throughout the mythos of ancient Greece. Yet, the primordial deities embodied more than mere elemental forces, they personified the fundamental principles that governed the cosmos. Imagine Nyx, the goddess of night, whose shadowy veil cloaked the world in darkness, revealing the mysteries hidden beneath the surface of reality. Nyx's presence evoked a sense of awe and reverence among mortals, who sought her guidance in times of darkness and uncertainty. Opposite Nyx stood Erebus, the embodiment of primordial darkness, whose realm lay beyond the reach of mortal comprehension. Imagine Erebus as the boundary between light and shadow, life and death, a liminal space where souls journeyed on their path to the afterlife, guided by the gentle touch of Thanatos, the god of peaceful death. As the primordial deities shaped the world with their divine essence, they forged alliances and rivalries that echoed across the ages. Picture Eros, the god of love, whose arrows ignited the flames of passion and desire among mortals and gods alike. Eros's influence transcended the boundaries of time and space, uniting souls in a dance of eternal longing and fulfillment. In the depths of Tartarus, the primordial deities watched over the Titans and other ancient beings who had been consigned to the underworld. Imagine Tartarus as a realm of eternal darkness and torment, where the Titans faced retribution for their defiance of cosmic order. Yet, even in their imprisonment, the Titans remained a potent force in the myths and legends of ancient Greece, their struggles and triumphs serving as a reminder of the enduring power of the primordial deities. As we reflect upon the myths and legends of the primordial deities, let us remember their role in shaping the destiny of the cosmos and the evolution of human consciousness. Imagine a universe where gods and mortals alike are bound by the threads of destiny, their lives intertwined in a grand tapestry of creation and destruction, love and betrayal, triumph and tragedy. In honoring the primordial deities, we pay homage to the forces that govern the natural world and the mysteries that lie beyond our understanding. Their stories inspire awe and wonder, inviting us to contemplate the origins of existence and our place within the vastness of the cosmos. In the realm of gods and goddesses, beyond the mighty Olympians and the ancient Titans, there exist beings of lesser stature yet no less significance, the lesser gods. These divine entities, often overlooked in the grand tales of mythology, possess powers and personalities that shape the human experience and the natural world in profound ways. Imagine Pan, the rustic god of the wild, whose very presence evokes the untamed beauty of nature itself. With his goat-like features and mischievous grin, Pan roams the forests and mountains, playing haunting melodies on his rustic pipes that echo through the ancient groves. Picture Pan as the embodiment of wilderness and primal energy, his laughter carrying the joyous spirit of the natural world. Beside Pan stands Eros, the youthful god of love, whose golden arrows ignite passion and desire in the hearts of gods and mortals alike. Imagine Eros as a winged cherub, his bow drawn with precision to strike at the core of the human soul. His influence transcends mortal boundaries, weaving threads of love and longing that bind individuals together in a dance of eternal connection. Among the lesser gods, imagine Hecate, the mysterious goddess of magic and crossroads, whose torches illuminate the paths of destiny and transformation. Picture Hecate as a figure cloaked in shadows, her eyes gleaming with ancient wisdom and her words carrying the power to shape reality itself. She is revered by mortals seeking guidance in matters of sorcery, protection, and the mysteries of the unseen realms. In the tranquil waters of rivers and streams, envision Nereus and the Nereids, sea deities who embody the grace and fluidity of oceanic depths. Imagine Nereus as an aged sea god, his beard flowing like seaweed, and the Nereids as beautiful maidens with shimmering tails who dance among the waves. They embody the ebb and flow of maritime life, offering solace to sailors and blessings to those who honor their watery domains. As the lesser gods weave their tales through the fabric of myth and legend, imagine Hermes, the swift-footed messenger of the gods, whose wit and cunning transcend mortal understanding. Picture Hermes as a jovial figure, his winged sandals carrying him across vast distances with effortless grace. He embodies the spirit of communication and travel, guiding souls on their journeys between the mortal realm and the divine. Beside Hermes, envision Nike, the goddess of victory, whose presence inspires champions on fields of battle and in the arena of life itself. Imagine Nike as a radiant figure with outstretched wings, her laurel wreath symbolizing triumph and the enduring spirit of achievement. She embodies the essence of perseverance and the pursuit of excellence, encouraging mortals to strive for greatness in all endeavors. In the quiet moments of reflection, imagine Iris, the rainbow goddess and divine messenger of the gods, whose colorful arc bridges heaven and earth. Picture Iris as a gentle figure, her iridescent wings shimmering with every hue of the spectrum, and her presence bringing messages of hope and renewal. She traverses the skies with grace, carrying divine decrees and delivering prayers to the heavens. Among the lesser gods, there exists a multitude of divine beings whose influence spans the breadth of human experience. Imagine Dionysus, the god of wine and revelry, whose intoxicating presence brings joy and liberation to mortals celebrating life's pleasures. Picture Hephaestus, the god of fire and craftsmanship, whose skilled hands forge wonders of metal and machinery that shape the course of civilization. In honoring the lesser gods, we recognize their roles as intermediaries between gods and mortals, guardians of natural realms, and patrons of human endeavors. Their stories resonate with the universal themes of love, creativity, transformation, and the enduring quest for meaning in a world touched by divine influence. As we reflect upon the tales of Pan, Eros, Hecate, and their divine kin, let us embrace the richness of mythology's tapestry. Their stories remind us of the interconnectedness of all beings, the beauty of the natural world, and the enduring power of the human spirit to seek communion with the divine. Imagine a time before time, when the universe lay in darkness, and from that void emerged the first stirrings of creation, the myths that would shape the cosmos and define the destiny of gods and mortals alike. In the beginning, there was chaos, the formless void from which all things would eventually spring forth. Picture chaos as an infinite expanse of nothingness, pregnant with potential and teeming with latent energy, waiting to be shaped by divine will. From chaos emerged Gaia, the Earth Mother herself, whose fertile embrace gave birth to the mountains, seas, and sky. Imagine Gaia as a majestic figure, her verdant valleys and towering peaks a testament to the creative power of the natural world. She breathed life into every corner of her domain, nurturing flora and fauna alike with boundless love and care. Beside Gaia arose Uranus, the starry sky, whose celestial expanse stretched across the heavens like a canopy of shimmering light. Picture Uranus as a figure of divine order and cosmic harmony, his union with Gaia giving rise to the Titans, Cyclopes, and Centaurs, beings of immense power who would shape the course of cosmic history. Yet, the union of Gaia and Uranus also sparked jealousy and strife among their children, leading to a cataclysmic conflict known as the Titanomachy. Imagine the Titans, led by Cronus, challenging the authority of Uranus and seizing control of the cosmos. Picture Cronus wielding his mighty scythe to depose his father, symbolizing the eternal struggle between generations and the inevitability of change. As the Titans asserted their dominion over the universe, a new generation of gods, the Olympians, rose to challenge their reign. Imagine Zeus, the youngest son of Cronus and Rhea, leading his siblings in a fierce battle against the Titans for control of Mount Olympus and the destiny of the cosmos. Picture Zeus as a figure of divine justice and cosmic order, his thunderbolts heralding the dawn of a new era. The Titanomachy culminated in a decisive victory for the Olympians, who banished the Titans to the depths of Tartarus and established themselves as the rulers of the divine realm. Picture Mount Olympus as a gleaming citadel, where the gods convened to govern the heavens and earth, their influence shaping the destinies of mortals below. Yet, the creation myths encompass more than mere battles and cosmic upheavals. They speak to the fundamental principles that govern the universe. Imagine Nyx, the goddess of night, whose shadowy veil cloaked the world in darkness, revealing the mysteries hidden beneath the surface of reality. Nyx's presence evoked a sense of awe and reverence among mortals, who sought her guidance in times of darkness and uncertainty. Opposite Nyx stood Erebus, the embodiment of primordial darkness, whose realm lay beyond the reach of mortal comprehension. Imagine Erebus as the boundary between light and shadow, life and death, a liminal space where souls journeyed on their path to the afterlife, guided by the gentle touch of Thanatos, the god of peaceful death. As the Olympians ascended to power, they forged alliances and rivalries that echoed across the ages. Picture Poseidon, the god of the sea, wielding his trident to command the oceans and rivers, shaping the maritime realms with his divine will. Imagine Athena, goddess of wisdom and warfare, guiding heroes and champions in their quests for glory and honor. In honoring the creation myths, we pay homage to the forces that govern the natural world and the mysteries that lie beyond our understanding. Their stories inspire awe and wonder, inviting us to contemplate the origins of existence and our place within the vastness of the cosmos. As we reflect upon the tales of chaos, Gaia, Uranus, and the Titans, let us embrace the richness of mythology's tapestry. Their stories remind us of the interconnectedness of all beings, the beauty of the natural world, and the enduring power of the human spirit to seek communion with the divine. In the annals of ancient mythology, there exist tales that transcend time, stories of heroes whose deeds echo through the ages, inspiring awe and admiration. These are not just legends, but narratives woven with courage, resilience, and the triumph of the human spirit against daunting odds. Imagine a world where giants roamed the earth and monsters lurked in shadowy realms, threatening the very fabric of existence. It is in this world that heroes like Heracles and Perseus emerge, their destinies intertwined with divine favor and mortal frailty. Heracles, the epitome of strength and valor, was born of Zeus and Alcmene, a mortal woman. From his infancy, Heracles displayed unmatched prowess, strangling serpents sent by a jealous Hera, a harbinger of the challenges he would face in his quest for immortality. Picture Heracles standing before the daunting tasks laid upon him, the 12 labors, trials ordained by King Eurystheus to atone for a crime committed in a fit of madness. Each labor seemed insurmountable, slaying the Nemean lion with its impenetrable hide, capturing the Erymanthian boar, and cleansing the Augean stables in a single day. Yet, through sheer determination and divine guidance, Heracles conquered each trial, earning the admiration of gods and mortals alike. Imagine the roar of the crowd as he wrestled the ferocious Nemean lion, its claws like steel against his skin, yet unable to pierce his divine strength. Perseus, born of Zeus and Danae, embarked on a different path, a journey fraught with peril and infused with the power of cunning and wit. Imagine Perseus, armed with winged sandals and a polished shield, confronting the dreaded Gorgon, Medusa, a creature whose gaze turned men to stone. With the aid of Athena and Hermes, Perseus navigated the labyrinthine depths of Medusa's lair, his heart pounding as he avoided her deadly stare. Picture the tension as he wielded his adamantine sword and severed the serpent-haired head of Medusa, a feat that would later aid him in saving Princess Andromeda from the clutches of a sea monster. Heroes like Heracles and Perseus embody the essence of mortal struggle against divine whims and monstrous adversaries. Their journeys evoke a spectrum of emotions, from fear and doubt to triumph and jubilation, as they confront the limits of human endurance and the capricious nature of fate. Each hero's tale is a testament to the human capacity for greatness and the enduring power of myth to impart moral lessons and cultural values. Imagine the impact of Heracles' selfless acts and Perseus' cunning on generations of listeners, their stories passed down through oral tradition and immortalized in epic poetry. In celebrating hero myths, we honor the courage to face adversity, the resilience to overcome seemingly insurmountable challenges, and the belief in a destiny shaped by deeds of valor and virtue. These stories remind us that within each of us lies the potential to rise above circumstance and carve our own heroic legacy, inspiring others to dream, aspire, and persevere against all odds. As we reflect on the enduring legacy of Heracles, Perseus, and their kin, let us embrace the timeless lessons of their journeys, the triumph of good over evil, the indomitable spirit of the human will, and the transformative power of myth to illuminate the path to heroism. In the tapestry of ancient myths, love weaves a thread that transcends mortal and divine realms alike, stories that stir the soul with their beauty, passion, and the eternal quest for reunion against all odds. Imagine a love so powerful that it defies the gods themselves, a tale as old as time, whispered in the winds and etched in the stars. This is the story of Eros and Psyche, where love blooms amidst trials of jealousy and divine decree. Eros, the god of love, known for his mischievous arrows that incite desire, finds himself ensnared by Psyche's mortal beauty. Yet, their love is forbidden, for Psyche is mere mortal, and their union deemed impossible by Aphrodite, Eros' mother. Picture Psyche, blessed with unparalleled beauty that rivals even the goddesses, navigating a labyrinth of trials set by Aphrodite, a testament to her devotion and courage. She braves tasks that seem insurmountable, sorting grains in darkness, retrieving golden fleece from ravenous sheep, and journeying to the underworld itself. These challenges test her resolve, but each trial is met with the resilience born of love's unwavering faith. As Psyche overcomes each obstacle with grace and determination, Eros watches from afar, his heart torn between duty to his mother and the consuming love he feels for Psyche. Imagine the anguish in his eyes as he witnesses Psyche's suffering, unable to reveal himself for fear of incurring Aphrodite's wrath. In the depths of despair, Psyche's unwavering love and purity awaken a compassion in the hearts of even the gods. Moved by her plight, Zeus himself intervenes, granting Psyche immortality and uniting her forever with Eros, their union a testament to the enduring power of love to conquer all. Now, turn to the haunting tale of Orpheus and Eurydice, a love story that transcends even death itself. Imagine Orpheus, gifted with a lyre whose music could charm even the gods and move stones to tears. His love for Eurydice, a nymph of unmatched beauty, is boundless until tragedy strikes, and Eurydice is bitten by a serpent and drawn into the underworld. Picture Orpheus, consumed by grief, descending into the realm of Hades to plead for Eurydice's return. His music, a lament that echoes through the caverns of the dead, moves even the cold hearts of the underworld's guardians. Hades and Persephone, moved by Orpheus' sorrowful melody, grant him a chance. He may lead Eurydice back to the world of the living, on one condition: he must not look back until they have reached the surface. Feel the tension as Orpheus ascends, the delicate hope of reunion balanced against the fear of losing Eurydice once more. Imagine the torment in his soul as he nears the threshold of the world above, the urge to glance back overwhelming his resolve. In a moment of agonizing doubt, Orpheus turns to gaze upon his beloved, and in that instant, Eurydice slips away, forever lost to the shadows of the underworld. Orpheus, inconsolable in his grief, roams the earth in mourning, his haunting melodies a testament to the depths of his loss. His love for Eurydice endures beyond the veil of death itself, a poignant reminder of love's fragility and the irreversible consequences of mortal choices. These love stories of ancient myth, Eros and Psyche, Orpheus and Eurydice, resonate across time and culture, capturing the essence of human longing, devotion, and the relentless pursuit of love against all odds. They remind us of love's transformative power, its ability to inspire courage, sacrifice, and the enduring hope for reunion, even in the face of insurmountable challenges. As we reflect on these tales, let us embrace the beauty and poignancy of love's journey, the joy of union, the anguish of separation, and the eternal quest for connection that defines the human experience. In their essence, these myths transcend mythological boundaries to illuminate the universal truths of love, a force that binds us all in its tender embrace. In the realm of ancient myths, tragedy echoes with the cries of gods and mortals alike, a tapestry woven with threads of hubris, defiance, and the inexorable hand of fate. These are not mere stories, but cautionary tales that pierce the heart with their lessons and stir the soul with their poignant reminders of human frailty and the capriciousness of divine justice. Imagine the Titan Prometheus, a figure both revered and condemned for his audacity and compassion. Picture him standing defiant against the might of Zeus, the ruler of gods, whose wrath was kindled by Prometheus' audacious act, stealing fire from Olympus to gift it to humankind. Fire, the beacon of progress and enlightenment, bestowed upon mortals against the will of the gods, sparked the ire of Zeus, who sought to punish both Prometheus and humanity for this theft. Feel the agony of Prometheus as he is bound to a rocky peak, condemned to endure perpetual torment, a vulture tearing at his liver each day, only for it to regenerate overnight, in an endless cycle of agony. Yet, in his suffering, Prometheus embodies the enduring spirit of defiance against tyranny, a symbol of sacrifice for the betterment of humanity. Turn now to Niobe, proud queen of Thebes, whose tragic tale unfolds as a testament to the perils of hubris and divine retribution. Imagine Niobe, boastful of her many children, mocking the goddess Leto for having only two, the divine twins Apollo and Artemis. Such pride and arrogance incur the wrath of the gods, who, in their unyielding judgment, strike down Niobe's children one by one. Feel the piercing sorrow of Niobe as each of her beloved children falls, a punishment for her hubris, her sons and daughters transformed into lifeless statues, forever frozen in eternal lament. Witness Niobe's grief as she is left bereft of all she held dear, her heart shattered by the devastating consequences of her prideful words. Her anguish reverberates through the ages, a cautionary tale of the consequences of mortal defiance against divine order. These tragic myths, Prometheus and Niobe, resound with the anguish of loss, the consequences of arrogance, and the immutable laws of divine justice. They serve as poignant reminders of the fragile balance between mortals and gods, the hubris that invites calamity, and the inevitability of fate's decree. As we contemplate these tales, let us heed their lessons, the dangers of overreaching pride, the consequences of defying divine will, and the profound impact of suffering and redemption. In their essence, these myths transcend their ancient origins to illuminate timeless truths about human nature, the complexities of morality, and the enduring struggle to navigate the forces beyond mortal control. In the tragedy of Prometheus and Niobe, we find echoes of our own struggles and aspirations, our triumphs and downfalls. They remind us of the precariousness of our existence, the consequences of our actions, and the enduring quest for understanding in the face of adversity. Thus, let us honor these myths not merely as stories of the past, but as mirrors that reflect the universal truths of the human experience, a journey marked by hubris and humility, defiance and acceptance, tragedy and resilience. In their telling, we find solace in the shared tapestry of myth and the timeless wisdom it imparts to guide us through the trials of life. Imagine a world where symbols speak louder than words, where each icon carries the weight of centuries of belief, myth, and devotion. In the realm of ancient Greece, gods and goddesses were not only revered through stories and rituals, but also symbolized through powerful emblems that embodied their essence and significance. Think of Zeus, the mighty king of the gods, whose symbol, the thunderbolt, resonates with awe-inspiring force. This divine weapon, forged in the depths of cosmic storms, represents Zeus' authority over the heavens and his ability to wield power over both gods and mortals alike. It strikes with the fury of divine judgment, yet also heralds the potential for renewal and transformation, echoing the cyclical nature of storms and the rebirth that follows. Turn now to Hera, queen of Olympus, whose symbol, the peacock, shimmers with iridescent beauty and regal grace. This magnificent bird, adorned with eyes that see all, reflects Hera's vigilant guardianship over marriage and family. Its plumage, a tapestry of vibrant colors, symbolizes Hera's majesty and her role as a protector of sacred vows, while its watchful gaze embodies her ever-vigilant presence over the sanctity of union. Consider Poseidon, the tempestuous god of the sea, whose symbol, the trident, strikes fear into the hearts of sailors and evokes the power of the ocean's depths. Crafted from divine metals and imbued with the force of tidal currents, the trident symbolizes Poseidon's dominion over the seas, granting him the ability to stir waves and quell storms at will. Its three-pronged form signifies not only mastery over water but also represents the realms of earth and sky, reflecting Poseidon's broader influence as a god of earthquakes and storms. Delve into the realm of Demeter, goddess of agriculture, whose symbol, the grain and the torch, illumines the interconnected cycles of growth, harvest, and renewal. The grain, ripening under Demeter's gentle care, embodies abundance and sustenance, offering nourishment to both mortals and gods. The torch, blazing with the warmth of hearth and home, symbolizes Demeter's role as a protector of domesticity and her steadfast presence during the dark months of winter, when the earth lies fallow. Embrace the wisdom of Athena, goddess of wisdom and warfare, whose symbol, the owl and the olive tree, captures the duality of her nature. The owl, with its piercing gaze and nocturnal wisdom, represents Athena's strategic acumen and foresight in battle. It embodies her role as a patroness of knowledge and philosophy, guiding mortals through the shadows of uncertainty. The olive tree, with its enduring branches and nourishing fruit, symbolizes Athena's gift of peace and prosperity, cultivated through wisdom and diplomacy. Reflect on Apollo, god of the sun, music, and prophecy, whose symbol, the lyre and the laurel wreath, resounds with artistic inspiration and divine foresight. The lyre, crafted by Apollo himself, harmonizes the celestial melodies that illuminate the heavens and inspire mortal poets and musicians. Its strings echo with the rhythm of the cosmos, offering solace and creativity to those touched by Apollo's muse. The laurel wreath, woven from sacred leaves, honors Apollo's victory in contests of skill and intellect, crowning those who excel in art, music, and prophecy with divine favor. Contemplate Artemis, goddess of the hunt and wilderness, whose symbols, the bow and arrow, and the crescent moon, underscore her prowess as a huntress and guardian of the natural world. The bow, crafted from celestial silver and strung with moonlight, embodies Artemis' precision and skill in tracking prey through moonlit forests. Her arrows, swift and true, pierce the hearts of those who would desecrate the sanctity of her sacred groves. The crescent moon, waxing and waning in celestial dance, symbolizes Artemis' connection to lunar cycles and her role as a protector of women and childbirth. Consider Ares, god of war, whose symbol, the spear and the shield, resonates with the clash of battle and the valor of warriors. The spear, forged in the fires of conflict, embodies Ares' ferocity and martial prowess on the field of war. Its steel tip, honed to a razor's edge, strikes fear into the hearts of mortal foes and rallies armies to victory. The shield, emblazoned with symbols of courage and resilience, offers protection to those who heed Ares' call to arms, shielding them from the onslaught of enemy forces. Ponder Hephaestus, god of fire and craftsmanship, whose symbols, the hammer and the anvil, forge the foundation of divine craftsmanship and innovation. The hammer, wielded with precision and creativity, shapes raw materials into works of artistry and utility. Its rhythmic strikes echo through the halls of Hephaestus' forge, where divine artifacts and wonders of mortal invention are brought to life. The anvil, steadfast and unyielding, supports the weight of creation and bears witness to Hephaestus' dedication to his craft. Reflect on Aphrodite, goddess of love and beauty, whose symbols, the dove and the rose, exemplify the allure and passion that define her essence. The dove, messenger of love and harbinger of affection, carries the whispers of mortal hearts to the divine realm of Aphrodite. Its gentle cooing and soft plumage symbolize the tender bonds of affection and the longing for connection that Aphrodite nurtures among mortals. The rose, with its velvety petals and intoxicating fragrance, embodies the beauty and desire that blossom under Aphrodite's gaze, inspiring love and devotion in those touched by her divine influence. Consider Hermes, messenger of the gods, whose symbols, the caduceus and the winged sandals, guide mortal and immortal alike through the labyrinthine paths of communication and commerce. The caduceus, entwined with serpents and crowned with wings, symbolizes Hermes' mastery over trade and negotiation. Its dual serpents represent the balance of opposites, life and death, wisdom and folly, while its wings offer swift passage between the realms of mortal and divine. The winged sandals, crafted from divine leather and imbued with Hermes' fleetness of foot, carry messages and dreams across vast distances, bridging the gap between gods and mortals. Consider Dionysus, god of wine and fertility, whose symbols, the grapevine and the thyrsus, celebrate the joys of revelry and the transformative power of ecstasy. The grapevine, with its tangled tendrils and succulent fruit, symbolizes Dionysus' bounty and the intoxicating pleasures of wine and celebration. Its ripened clusters offer solace and merriment to mortals, bridging the gap between earthly desires and divine indulgence. The thyrsus, adorned with ivy and topped with a pine cone, symbolizes Dionysus' role as a bringer of joy and liberation, inspiring mortals to embrace the uninhibited joys of life. Contemplate Hades, god of the underworld, whose symbols, the helm of darkness and the bident, encompass the shadows and mysteries that define his domain. The helm of darkness, forged from the shadows of Tartarus, veils Hades in an aura of mystique and authority, granting him dominion over the realm of the dead. Its obsidian visage conceals the secrets of mortality and immortality, guiding souls through the labyrinthine paths of the afterlife. The bident, with its twin prongs forged from celestial bronze, symbolizes Hades' vigilance and sovereignty over the underworld's gates, ensuring order and balance in the realm of shades. Consider Hestia, goddess of the hearth, whose symbol, the hearth flame, illuminates the sanctity of home and the enduring bonds of family. The hearth flame, kindled with sacred fire and tended with devotion, symbolizes Hestia's role as the heart of the household and the guardian of domestic harmony. Its warm glow offers solace and comfort to mortals, fostering unity and hospitality within the hearth's embrace. Reflect on Persephone, queen of the underworld, whose symbols, the pomegranate and the narcissus, embody the dualities of life, death, and rebirth. The pomegranate, with its ruby seeds and succulent flesh, symbolizes Persephone's connection to the cycles of fertility and the mysteries of the underworld. Its seeds, consumed in a fateful moment of hunger and curiosity, bind Persephone to her role as consort of Hades and queen of the dead. The narcissus, with its delicate petals and intoxicating fragrance, symbolizes Persephone's emergence from the darkness of winter, heralding the return of spring and the promise of renewal. Ponder Dionysus, god of wine and fertility, whose symbols, the grapevine and the thyrsus, celebrate the joys of revelry and the transformative power of ecstasy. The grapevine, with its tangled tendrils and succulent fruit, symbolizes Dionysus' bounty and the intoxicating pleasures of wine and celebration. Its ripened clusters offer solace and merriment to mortals, bridging the gap between earthly desires and divine indulgence. The thyrsus, adorned with ivy and topped with a pine cone, symbolizes Dionysus' role as a bringer of joy and liberation, inspiring mortals to embrace the uninhibited joys of life. Contemplate the Titans and the primordial deities, whose symbols, such as the sickle of Cronus, the earth of Gaia, and the void of chaos, mark their ancient origins and enduring influence over the cosmos. These symbols embody the raw power and elemental forces that shape the world and set in motion the grand tapestry of Greek mythology. As we reflect on these symbols, let us honor their significance not merely as icons of divine power and mythic storytelling, but as timeless reflections of human aspiration, emotion, and understanding. They remind us of the enduring legacy of ancient Greece's pantheon, whose stories continue to resonate with meaning and relevance in our modern world. Through these symbols, we glimpse the interconnectedness of gods and mortals, the complexities of human experience, and the enduring quest for meaning in the face of divine mysteries. In their essence, these symbols are more than mere representations. They are vessels of wisdom, embodying the stories, lessons, and timeless truths of ancient Greek mythology. Imagine a world where animals, plants, and objects are not just elements of nature but sacred vessels imbued with the essence of divine presence. In the rich tapestry of ancient Greek mythology, every creature, plant, and artifact held profound meaning, woven into the stories of gods, heroes, and mortals alike. Consider the majestic eagle, soaring high above Olympus, its keen eyes piercing the veil between heaven and earth. To the ancient Greeks, the eagle symbolized Zeus, king of the gods, whose thunderous voice echoed through the skies. With wings outstretched and talons like lightning bolts, the eagle embodied Zeus' dominion over the heavens and his role as protector of justice and order. Think of the graceful dolphin, leaping through azure waves with joyful abandon. In Greek mythology, dolphins were beloved by Poseidon, god of the sea, who often traversed the oceans in their company. These playful creatures were seen as messengers of the deep, guiding sailors to safe harbors and offering companionship to those who dared to brave the tumultuous waters. Reflect on the wise owl, perched in ancient groves and shadowy alcoves, its gaze penetrating as the wisdom of Athena, goddess of wisdom and warfare. The owl's nocturnal vigilance and silent flight symbolized Athena's strategic insight and her role as a patroness of knowledge. To the Greeks, encountering an owl was a sign of Athena's guidance and protection, offering clarity in times of uncertainty and illuminating the path to wisdom. Consider the sturdy oak tree, with its gnarled branches reaching toward the heavens and its roots anchored deep within the earth. Sacred to Zeus and symbolizing strength and endurance, the oak tree stood as a testament to the enduring power of nature and the divine. Its acorns, scattered by the wind, were seen as gifts from Zeus himself, nurturing life and sustaining the cycle of seasons. Ponder the fragrant myrtle, whose delicate blooms and evergreen leaves adorned the sacred gardens of Aphrodite, goddess of love and beauty. The myrtle symbolized Aphrodite's allure and passion, its sweet aroma evoking desire and enchantment. In rituals dedicated to the goddess, myrtle branches were woven into garlands and offered as tokens of devotion, invoking Aphrodite's blessings of love and fertility. Think of the regal lion, whose golden mane and fierce roar echoed the strength and courage of Heracles, the mighty hero who conquered monsters and completed the 12 labors. The lion's noble bearing symbolized Heracles' valor and determination, inspiring awe and admiration among mortals and gods alike. Reflect on the delicate narcissus, with its pale petals and intoxicating fragrance, symbolizing the beauty and transience of life. Sacred to Persephone, queen of the underworld, the narcissus marked the boundary between the realms of light and shadow. Its blossoms, emerging from the earth each spring, heralded Persephone's return to the world above and the renewal of life after the cold embrace of winter. Consider the thunderous trident, forged in the depths of the sea by Poseidon's divine hands. This three-pronged spear symbolized Poseidon's mastery over the ocean's depths and his ability to stir waves and quell storms at will. Its gleaming surface reflected the sunlight filtering through the water, a beacon of hope for sailors navigating treacherous seas. Ponder the radiant sun disk, symbolizing the chariot of Helios, god of the sun, as it traversed the heavens each day. The sun disk illuminated the world with its golden light, bringing warmth and life to all living things. Its journey from dawn to dusk marked the passage of time and the eternal cycle of day and night, a reminder of the sun's role as a celestial guardian and source of vitality. Think of the sacred olive branch, held aloft by Athena as a symbol of peace and prosperity. Olive trees, with their silvery leaves and abundant fruit, were revered throughout Greece as gifts from Athena, nourishing both body and spirit. Branches of olive were woven into wreaths and offered as tokens of goodwill, fostering harmony among cities and nations. Reflect on the labyrinthine pattern, symbolizing the intricate paths of fate and destiny woven by the Moirai, the three goddesses of fate. This labyrinthine design adorned temples and sacred spaces, reminding mortals of the mysteries of life and the threads that bind past, present, and future together. Consider the lyre, crafted by Apollo himself, its strings resonating with celestial melodies that inspired mortals to create music and poetry. The lyre symbolized Apollo's gift of artistic expression and his role as patron of the arts. Its harmonious notes brought joy and solace to those who listened, bridging the gap between mortal aspirations and divine inspiration. Ponder the silken thread, spun by the Moirai, symbolizing the tapestry of life and the threads of fate that bound mortals to their destinies. This delicate thread, woven with care and precision, traced the arc of each mortal life from birth to death. Its shimmering strands represented the choices and challenges that shaped individual destinies, a reminder of the interconnectedness of all beings within the web of life. Reflect on the celestial scales, held by Astrea, goddess of justice, as she weighed the deeds of mortals against the feather of truth. These scales symbolized the quest for balance and fairness in human affairs, ensuring that justice prevailed over chaos and injustice. Astrea's vigilant gaze upheld the laws of morality and righteousness, guiding mortals toward virtue and accountability. Consider the divine flame, burning eternal in the hearth of Hestia, goddess of the hearth and home. This sacred flame symbolized warmth and hospitality, inviting travelers and guests to find refuge and comfort within its glow. Hestia's hearth was a sanctuary of peace and unity, where family ties were strengthened and community bonds were forged. Ponder the winged sandals of Hermes, messenger of the gods, as they carried him swiftly across land and sea. These divine sandals symbolized Hermes' role as a guide and protector of travelers, ensuring safe passage and swift communication between mortals and immortals. Their gleaming wings reflected Hermes' fleetness of foot and his ability to transcend boundaries of time and space. Reflect on the radiant halo, encircling the heads of gods and heroes as a symbol of their divine grace and spiritual enlightenment. This luminous halo illuminated the path of righteousness and virtue, guiding mortals toward enlightenment and inner peace. Its ethereal glow symbolized the presence of divine wisdom and the transcendent power of spiritual illumination. Consider the lotus flower, blossoming in serene waters and symbolizing purity and enlightenment. Sacred to the goddess Hera, the lotus represented her divine grace and regal presence. Its petals unfolded in perfect symmetry, revealing the hidden beauty and wisdom that lay within the heart of the flower. Reflect on the gleaming shield of Athena, adorned with the fearsome visage of the Gorgon Medusa. This divine shield symbolized Athena's protection and strategic prowess in battle, deflecting arrows and repelling adversaries with its impenetrable surface. Its polished surface reflected the courage and determination of those who stood under Athena's watchful gaze. Ponder the shimmering moonstone, reflecting the gentle light of Selene, goddess of the moon. This luminous gem symbolized Selene's ethereal beauty and her role as a guardian of night and dreams. Its silvery glow illuminated the darkness, guiding mortals through the shadowy realms of sleep and imagination. Consider the celestial crown, bestowed upon Hera as queen of Olympus and goddess of marriage. This regal crown symbolized Hera's sovereignty and her role as protector of sacred unions. Its golden filigree and sparkling gems radiated with Hera's divine grace and wisdom, marking her as a symbol of feminine power and authority. Reflect on the celestial harp, played by Orpheus with such haunting beauty that even the gods wept. This divine instrument symbolized Orpheus' gift of music and his ability to move hearts with his lyrical melodies. Its strings vibrated with the sorrow and longing of Orpheus' love for Eurydice, bridging the gap between mortal despair and divine compassion. Consider the sacred shield of Ares, forged from divine metals and emblazoned with symbols of war and conquest. This formidable shield symbolized Ares' martial prowess and his role as a champion of battle. Its polished surface reflected the courage and determination of those who bore it into combat, inspiring fear and respect among mortal adversaries. Reflect on the radiant diadem of Hera, adorned with pearls and sapphires that shimmered like starlight. This celestial crown symbolized Hera's regal grace and her role as queen of Olympus. Its intricate design and exquisite craftsmanship reflected Hera's divine lineage and her eternal presence among the gods. Ponder the celestial chariot of Helios, god of the sun, as it blazed across the heavens in a fiery arc. This golden chariot symbolized Helios' daily journey across the sky, bringing light and warmth to the world below. Its gleaming wheels carved paths of radiant energy, marking the passage of time and the eternal cycle of day and night. Reflect on the sacred sword of Athena, crafted from celestial bronze and imbued with divine power. This formidable weapon symbolized Athena's martial prowess and her role as goddess of warfare. Its razor-sharp blade cleaved through darkness and ignorance, illuminating the path of truth and justice. Consider the celestial crown of Hera, adorned with jewels that sparkled like starlight. This regal headdress symbolized Hera's sovereignty and her role as queen of the gods. Its gleaming gems reflected Hera's divine grace and wisdom, marking her as a symbol of feminine power and authority. Reflect on the radiant lyre of Apollo, played with such celestial beauty that even the gods wept. This divine instrument symbolized Apollo's gift of music and his ability to inspire mortals with his lyrical melodies. Its strings vibrated with the sorrow and longing of Apollo's love for Daphne, bridging the gap between mortal despair and divine compassion. Consider the sacred shield of Ares, forged from divine metals and emblazoned with symbols of war and conquest. This formidable shield symbolized Ares' martial prowess and his role as a champion of battle. Its polished surface reflected the courage and determination of those who bore it into combat, inspiring fear and respect among mortal adversaries. Reflect on the radiant diadem of Hera, adorned with pearls and sapphires that shimmered like starlight. This celestial crown symbolized Hera's regal grace and her role as queen of Olympus. Its intricate design and exquisite craftsmanship reflected Hera's divine lineage and her eternal presence among the gods. Ponder the celestial chariot of Helios, god of the sun, as it blazed across the heavens in a fiery arc. This golden chariot symbolized Helios' daily journey across the sky, bringing light and warmth to the world below. Its gleaming wheels carved paths of radiant energy, marking the passage of time and the eternal cycle of day and night. Reflect on the sacred sword of Athena, crafted from celestial bronze and imbued with divine power. This formidable weapon symbolized Athena's martial prowess and her role as goddess of warfare. Its razor-sharp blade cleaved through darkness and ignorance, illuminating the path of truth and justice. In ancient Greece, temples were not just buildings, they were portals to the divine, sanctuaries where mortals could commune with gods and goddesses who shaped their lives and destinies. Imagine standing at the threshold of one such temple, the air heavy with the scent of incense and the murmurs of prayers echoing through marble halls. These temples were not mere structures of stone and marble but embodiments of faith and reverence, each dedicated to a specific deity who held sway over aspects of life both mundane and miraculous. From the towering columns of the Temple of Zeus at Olympia to the serene beauty of the Parthenon dedicated to Athena in Athens, these sacred edifices commanded awe and respect. Inside, the temple's inner sanctum housed the divine statue of the deity, often crafted by skilled artisans to capture the essence and majesty of the god or goddess. Imagine the sight of Athena's towering figure, her eyes seemingly gazing into the souls of worshippers with unwavering wisdom and grace. Or envision the solemn presence of Apollo, his lyre in hand, symbolizing the harmony and order he bestowed upon the cosmos. Every temple had its rituals and ceremonies, conducted by priests and priestesses who served as intermediaries between mortals and the divine. These rituals were not just performances but sacred acts that affirmed the bond between gods and worshippers. Imagine the rhythmic chants and the fragrant offerings laid at the feet of statues, invoking blessings and protection from above. Beyond the grandeur of major temples lay countless smaller sanctuaries scattered across Greece, each dedicated to local gods and goddesses who watched over specific regions and communities. These sanctuaries were often nestled in idyllic settings, beside shimmering springs, amidst whispering groves, or atop windswept hills, offering solace and spiritual guidance to all who sought it. Imagine participating in a procession winding its way through ancient streets, carrying sacred artifacts and symbols of devotion to be housed in the temple's inner sanctum. The sound of music and the sight of colorful banners fluttering in the breeze would create an atmosphere charged with both solemnity and joy, a celebration of divine presence among mortals. In these temples, gods were not distant figures but living forces whose blessings could be sought through offerings, prayers, and acts of piety. Imagine the fervent prayers of a mother seeking Apollo's healing touch for her sick child, or the earnest supplications of a farmer beseeching Demeter for bountiful harvests to sustain his family through winter. Each temple had its own sacred rituals and customs, reflecting the unique relationship between a community and its patron deity. The Oracle of Delphi, dedicated to Apollo, served as a conduit for divine prophecy, its priestess delivering cryptic messages that guided kings and commoners alike through the labyrinth of fate. Imagine the solemnity of the Eleusinian mysteries, celebrated in honor of Demeter and Persephone. Offering initiates the promise of spiritual rebirth and eternal life. These ancient rites, shrouded in mystery and secrecy, promise to reveal the mysteries of the afterlife and the cyclical nature of existence itself. Temples were not just places of worship but centers of cultural and civic life, where festivals and games were held in honor of the gods. The Olympic Games, dedicated to Zeus, brought together athletes from across Greece to compete in feats of strength and skill, their victories celebrated as offerings to the king of Olympus. Imagine the joyous revelry of Dionysian festivals, where wine flowed freely and masks concealed mortal faces, allowing worshippers to channel the ecstatic energy of the god of wine and fertility. These festivals transcended social boundaries, uniting rich and poor, young and old, in a shared communion with the divine. Yet, temples were not immune to the ravages of time and human conflict. Over centuries, many temples fell into disrepair, their sacred statues toppled and their sanctuaries abandoned. The rise of Christianity in the Roman Empire led to the decline of pagan worship, with temples repurposed or demolished to make way for new religious beliefs. Imagine the poignant echoes of a once thriving sanctuary, now reduced to ruins amidst overgrown vegetation and crumbling stone. Yet, even in their dilapidated state, these temples retain a sense of mystique and reverence, reminding us of a time when gods walked among mortals and faith shaped the course of civilizations. In modern times, the legacy of ancient Greek temples endures in the echoes of their architecture, the fragments of their statues, and the timeless myths and legends that continue to inspire awe and wonder. These temples were not just places of worship but gateways to the divine, where mortals could glimpse the eternal truths that govern the universe. Imagine standing amidst the ruins of a temple dedicated to Artemis, goddess of the hunt, feeling the whisper of ancient prayers and the presence of a goddess whose arrows once pierced the hearts of mortals and gods alike. In that moment, the boundary between past and present blurs, and the timeless power of faith transcends the ages. Temples and cults dedicated to gods were more than places of worship, they were living testaments to the enduring human quest for meaning and connection with the divine. They remind us that, across cultures and centuries, the pursuit of spiritual fulfillment remains a fundamental part of the human experience, a journey that continues to unfold in ways both sacred and profound. Imagine stepping into an ancient world where art was not just decoration but a portal into the realm of gods and heroes, where every stroke of the brush and every chisel mark on marble conveyed stories of divine power and human folly. This world comes alive in the depictions found in ancient art, sculptures, pottery, and frescoes, each piece a testament to the enduring legacy of Greek mythology and its impact on culture and imagination. In the realm of ancient Greek art, sculptures stand as towering monuments to the gods and goddesses who once walked among mortals, their forms captured in flawless marble. Picture the majesty of Zeus, king of the gods, seated on his throne atop Mount Olympus, his face stern yet wise, his muscular physique a symbol of divine authority. The sculptor's skill brings forth not just a figure but an embodiment of power and cosmic order, inspiring awe and reverence in those who behold it. Each sculpture tells a story of Athena, goddess of wisdom and warfare, standing tall with her spear and shield, embodying the virtues of strategy and courage, of Aphrodite, goddess of love and beauty, her graceful form evoking desire and longing. These sculptures were not mere representations, but living embodiments of the gods' attributes, reminding worshippers of their presence and influence in every aspect of mortal life. In contrast to the grandeur of sculptures, ancient Greek pottery offered a canvas for mythological narratives rendered in vivid detail. Imagine a black figure amphora depicting the heroic deeds of Heracles as he battles the Nemean lion, his muscular frame poised in triumph over the beast. The scenes painted on pottery were not just artistic expressions but educational tools, transmitting myths and moral lessons to a wider audience. The red figure technique, developed later, allowed for greater nuance and realism in depicting mythological scenes. Picture a kylix depicting the tragic tale of Orpheus and Eurydice, their figures rendered with delicate brushstrokes as they navigate the realms of love and loss. These vessels, used in daily life for drinking and dining, bridge the gap between the mundane and the divine, reminding Greeks of their shared heritage and the timeless lessons embedded in myth. Beyond pottery, ancient Greek frescoes adorned the walls of temples and villas, transforming ordinary spaces into sacred sanctuaries and palatial retreats. Imagine walking through the ruins of a villa in Pompeii, where frescoes of Dionysian revelry depict scenes of ecstasy and divine communion. The vibrant colors and dynamic compositions of these frescoes captured the essence of mythological tales, inviting viewers to immerse themselves in a world where gods and mortals coexisted in harmony and conflict. Depictions in ancient Greek art were not static representations but dynamic narratives that evolved over time, reflecting changes in artistic styles and cultural attitudes. The evolution from geometric pottery to the naturalism of the classical period marked a shift in how myths were portrayed, with an emphasis on human emotions and psychological depth. In the Hellenistic era, sculptors like Praxiteles and Lysippos pushed the boundaries of realism, crafting statues that captured the fleeting moments of mythological drama. Imagine the Apollo Belvedere, poised in midstride with his bow drawn, embodying the idealized beauty and athletic prowess of the god of the sun. These statues were not just artistic achievements but symbols of cultural identity and artistic innovation, influencing artists and patrons across centuries. Artistic depictions also served political and religious purposes, celebrating the achievements of city-states and legitimizing rulers through divine lineage. The Parthenon frieze, sculpted under the direction of Phidias, depicted the Panathenaic procession, a celebration honoring Athena, and served as a testament to Athens' cultural and political hegemony. Mythological themes permeated every aspect of ancient Greek art, from public monuments to private residences, shaping visual culture and inspiring generations of artists and thinkers. Imagine the impact of seeing the winged victory of Samothrace, her outstretched wings and billowing drapery capturing the exhilaration of divine triumph. These sculptures and reliefs were not just artifacts but enduring symbols of human creativity and spiritual aspiration, bridging the gap between mortal existence and the realm of gods. In conclusion, the depictions in ancient Greek art, sculptures, pottery, frescoes, transport us to a world where myths and legends were not just stories but lived experiences, shaping beliefs and inspiring artistic expression. Through these artworks, we glimpse the divine and the heroic, the tragic and the triumphant, woven together in a tapestry of human imagination and cultural heritage. They remind us that, across time and space, the stories of gods and heroes continue to resonate, offering insights into the human condition and the eternal quest for meaning and transcendence. Imagine a world where words weave tales of gods and mortals, where epic battles and tragic destinies unfold against a backdrop of divine intervention. This is the world of ancient Greek literature, where the myths and legends of gods and heroes have left an indelible mark on the human imagination. From the stirring verses of Homer to the didactic poetry of Hesiod, these ancient poets transformed myth into literary masterpieces that continue to resonate with readers today. Homer, often hailed as the father of Western literature, crafted two epic poems that stand as monumental achievements in storytelling, the Iliad and the Odyssey. The Iliad recounts the Trojan War, a conflict sparked by the abduction of Helen, wife of Menelaus, by Paris of Troy. Imagine the anguish of Achilles, the greatest warrior of the Greeks, as he grapples with honor, rage, and the inevitability of mortality. Homer's vivid descriptions of battlefield heroics and the capricious whims of the gods elevate the human drama to cosmic proportions, capturing the essence of heroism and tragedy. In the Odyssey, Homer shifts focus to the journey of Odysseus, king of Ithaca, as he navigates the treacherous seas and faces myriad challenges on his quest to return home. Picture the cunning of Odysseus as he outwits monsters and seduces goddesses, all while yearning for his faithful wife, Penelope, and son, Telemachus. Homer's narrative prowess shines through in his ability to blend adventure, romance, and moral lessons, creating a timeless tale of perseverance and longing. Beyond epic poetry, Hesiod's works, particularly the Theogony and the Works and Days, offer a different perspective on Greek mythology. The Theogony traces the genealogy of the gods, from chaos to Zeus, detailing their rise to power and the cosmic order they establish. Imagine the vastness of Hesiod's vision as he weaves together divine genealogy with moral teachings, grounding mythological tales in principles of justice and divine authority. In the Works and Days, Hesiod offers practical advice on farming and living a virtuous life, interspersed with myths and allegories that underscore the human struggle against fate and hardship. Picture the farmer toiling under the hot sun, guided by Hesiod's words on the cyclical nature of life and the importance of ethical conduct. Through these verses, Hesiod not only preserves mythological lore but also imparts wisdom that resonates across generations, bridging the gap between myth and everyday reality. The influence of Homer and Hesiod extends beyond their literary achievements to shape the very fabric of Greek culture and identity. Their works were performed orally in public gatherings and later transcribed, ensuring their preservation and dissemination across the Mediterranean world. Imagine the impact of hearing Homer's verses recited by bards in ancient amphitheaters, captivating audiences with tales of heroism and divine intrigue. The themes explored in ancient Greek literature, heroism, fate, hubris, and the intervention of gods, continue to inspire writers and artists to this day. The tragic fate of Oedipus in Sophocles' Oedipus Rex, driven by prophecy and the inexorable hand of fate, echoes themes first explored by Homer and Hesiod. Picture the audience in a Greek theater, gripped by the unfolding tragedy of a king doomed by his own actions and the will of the gods. In the realm of philosophy, Plato's dialogues often reference mythological figures and themes, using them as allegorical tools to explore metaphysical concepts and ethical dilemmas. Imagine Plato's Symposium, where philosophers discuss the nature of love through the lens of Aphrodite, goddess of love, and Eros, god of desire. These dialogues serve as intellectual bridges between myth and philosophy, highlighting the enduring relevance of mythological motifs and grappling with fundamental questions of existence. The influence of ancient Greek literature extends far beyond the confines of literature and philosophy, permeating art, drama, and even political discourse. The ideals of heroism and honor depicted in Homer's epics shaped the ethos of Greek warriors, while the tragic plays of Aeschylus, Sophocles, and Euripides explored moral ambiguity and the consequences of human ambition. Consider the name Nike, synonymous with victory and triumph in sports and beyond. Derived from the Greek goddess of victory, Nike's name evokes images of wings and laurel wreaths, symbolizing achievement and success. In our modern lexicon, "to just do it" echoes the ethos of Nike, urging us to persevere and overcome obstacles with determination and resolve. The influence of Greek mythology extends beyond names into the realm of idiomatic expressions. Picture someone who has a Herculean task ahead of them, evoking the strength and endurance of the mythological hero. This phrase encapsulates the daunting nature of a challenge, drawing upon the legendary feats of Heracles, who faced 12 arduous labors to prove his valor and virtue. Names rooted in Greek mythology populate our world, whether in the form of geographical landmarks like the Aegean Sea, named after Aegeus, father of Theseus, or in the celestial bodies that adorn our night sky. Imagine Orion, the mighty hunter, immortalized as a constellation, forever chasing the Pleiades across the heavens. These names connect us to ancient narratives of bravery, love, and tragedy, reminding us of the enduring human quest for understanding and connection. The influence of Greek mythology extends beyond mere names and idioms. It permeates our cultural consciousness, shaping our understanding of art, literature, and the human experience. Imagine the enduring appeal of the tragic love story of Orpheus and Eurydice, where the power of music and love transcends death itself. The phrase Orphic charm captures the mystical allure of music and poetry, echoing the enchanting melodies that captivated gods and mortals alike. In literature, authors draw upon mythological motifs and themes to explore universal truths and timeless dilemmas. Imagine the labyrinthine complexity of a moral dilemma described as a Sophoclean choice, evoking the tragic inevitability portrayed in the plays of Sophocles. These references not only enrich our understanding of storytelling but also invite us to reflect on the complexities of human nature and the choices we face in life. The legacy of Greek mythology is not confined to academia or high culture but resonates in everyday conversations and expressions of identity. Imagine someone described as having a Promethean spirit, embodying the daring and inventive nature of Prometheus, who defied the gods to bring fire and knowledge to humanity. This phrase celebrates innovation and resilience, honoring those who push boundaries and challenge conventions. Even in moments of adversity, the resilience and fortitude of Greek mythological figures offer solace and inspiration. Imagine someone who faces a seemingly insurmountable obstacle finding courage in the tale of the phoenix, rising from its own ashes to begin anew. This mythical symbol of rebirth reminds us of the cyclical nature of life and the possibility of transformation and renewal in the face of hardship. Across languages and cultures, the influence of Greek mythology endures, transcending time and geography to enrich our collective imagination and understanding. Whether in the names we bear, the stories we tell, or the idioms we use, these ancient narratives continue to resonate, offering us glimpses into the human experience and inviting us to explore the depths of our shared heritage. In conclusion, the traces of Greek mythology in modern languages, names, and idioms serve as a testament to its enduring relevance and power. They remind us of the timeless themes of love and loss, heroism and tragedy, woven into the fabric of our cultural consciousness. As we navigate the complexities of modern life, these echoes of the past offer guidance, inspiration, and a profound connection to the enduring human quest for meaning and belonging in the world. Imagine a world where ancient myths dance with modern imagination, where the timeless tales of gods and heroes find new life in the vibrant tapestry of popular culture. From the silver screen to best-selling novels, from music to fashion, the continuation of myths in popular culture weaves a spellbinding narrative that resonates with audiences around the globe. In cinema, the heroes and villains of Greek mythology have been reimagined in spectacular fashion, captivating audiences with their epic struggles and larger-than-life personas. Picture the thunderous clash of titans in movies like Clash of the Titans, where Perseus battles monstrous foes to save humanity. These films transport us to mythical realms, where courage and destiny collide in breathtaking battles that mirror our own triumphs and tribulations. The allure of Greek mythology extends beyond action-packed blockbusters to animated adventures that enchant viewers of all ages. Imagine the heartwarming journey of Hercules, a Disney adaptation that blends humor and heroism as the mighty hero discovers the true meaning of strength and courage. Through vibrant animation and catchy musical numbers, Hercules reminds us that even the greatest heroes must find their place in the world. Literature, too, has embraced the enduring appeal of Greek myths, weaving their timeless themes into contemporary narratives that explore the human condition. Consider the haunting retelling of the myth of Orpheus and Eurydice in Song of Achilles by Madeline Miller, where love and loss intertwine in prose that echoes with the beauty and tragedy of the original tale. Miller's evocative writing invites readers to delve into the emotional depths of mythological characters, revealing their vulnerabilities and passions. In music, the echoes of Greek mythology resonate in lyrical compositions that evoke the drama and passion of ancient legends. Imagine the haunting melodies of Orpheus by Sarah Bareilles, a song that captures the grief and longing of the mythical musician who dared to defy death for love. Through soulful vocals and poignant lyrics, Bareilles brings Orpheus' journey to life, inviting listeners to ponder the power of love and the fragility of life itself. Fashion, too, draws inspiration from the iconic symbols and imagery of Greek mythology, translating ancient motifs into modern designs that celebrate strength, beauty, and resilience. Picture a fashion collection inspired by the goddess Athena, featuring structured silhouettes and metallic accents that embody her wisdom and prowess in battle. These designs pay homage to the timeless allure of Greek mythology, inviting wearers to embody the qualities of legendary figures in their everyday lives. The continuation of myths in popular culture is not merely a reflection of entertainment trends, but a testament to the enduring relevance of these ancient narratives. Imagine the impact of a graphic novel like Percy Jackson and the Olympians, where modern-day demigods navigate a world filled with monsters and magic, drawing readers into a modern mythological adventure that celebrates bravery and friendship. Through engaging storytelling and relatable characters, these narratives bridge the gap between ancient legend and contemporary experience, inviting audiences to rediscover the magic of mythology. Video games, too, offer immersive experiences that bring Greek myths to life in interactive worlds where players become heroes of their own epic quests. Imagine embarking on a journey through the mythological landscapes of God of War, where players wield the power of gods and face formidable challenges inspired by ancient tales. These games not only entertain but also educate, inviting players to explore the moral dilemmas and ethical choices faced by mythological heroes. The influence of Greek mythology in popular culture extends beyond entertainment to inspire conversations about identity, morality, and the human condition. Imagine a television series like American Gods, where ancient deities from various mythologies navigate a modern world filled with belief and disbelief. Through thought-provoking storytelling and complex characters, the series explores themes of faith and adaptation, challenging viewers to reconsider the significance of mythological figures in contemporary society. In conclusion, the continuation of myths in popular culture serves as a testament to their timeless appeal and enduring relevance. From epic films to best-selling novels, from music to fashion, these ancient narratives captivate and inspire audiences with their universal themes of love, heroism, and the search for meaning. As we embrace these stories in new and innovative ways, we continue to honor the rich legacy of Greek mythology while exploring its profound impact on our collective imagination and understanding of the world. Imagine standing at the edge of a vast tapestry, woven with threads of ancient tales that have shaped civilizations and inspired countless hearts. As we reflect on the key points of this journey through Greek mythology, we uncover truths that resonate deeply with our humanity, drawing us closer to the timeless wisdom and enduring beauty of these stories. At the heart of Greek mythology are the gods and goddesses, powerful beings who embody the forces of nature and human aspirations. From Zeus, the thunderous ruler of the heavens, to Athena, the wise and strategic goddess of wisdom and war, each deity offers a glimpse into the complexities of human existence. Their stories teach us about power, justice, and the consequences of both divine and mortal actions. Heroes like Heracles and Perseus exemplify courage and resilience in the face of daunting challenges. Their quests, often fraught with peril and impossible tasks, reflect our own struggles and aspirations. Through their journeys, we learn about the importance of perseverance, sacrifice, and the pursuit of noble ideals. Myths of love and tragedy, such as the poignant tales of Eros and Psyche or Orpheus and Eurydice, touch upon the depths of human emotion. They explore themes of passion, loss, and the transformative power of love, reminding us of the fragility and beauty inherent in our relationships and desires. Tragic figures like Prometheus and Niobe reveal the consequences of hubris and defiance against divine authority. Their stories caution against pride and the overreach of mortal ambition, underscoring the importance of humility and respect for natural order. The creation myths, including the Theogony and Titanomachy, offer origin stories that explain the birth of the universe and the rise of the gods. They provide insights into ancient beliefs about cosmology and the interplay between chaos and order in the cosmos. Symbols associated with each deity, from Athena's Owl of Wisdom to Poseidon's Triton of the Seas, serve as reminders of their domains and attributes. These symbols continue to inspire art, literature, and cultural expressions that honor the legacy of Greek mythology and its enduring influence on human creativity. Sacred animals, plants, and objects linked to the gods reflect their connections to the natural world and the divine realm. These symbols evoke a sense of reverence and mystique, inviting contemplation of the spiritual and symbolic meanings attributed to them. Temples and cults dedicated to the gods were centers of worship and communal gatherings in ancient Greece. They fostered rituals and festivals that honored the deities and strengthened social cohesion, emphasizing the importance of religious observance in ancient Greek society. Depictions in ancient art, such as sculptures and pottery, captured the beauty and drama of mythological narratives. These artistic representations not only preserved stories for future generations, but also celebrated the artistic achievements and cultural values of ancient Greece. Influence on literature, from Homer's epic poems to modern retellings by authors like Madeline Miller, demonstrates the enduring appeal of Greek mythology in shaping narrative traditions and exploring universal themes of heroism, fate, and the human condition. Modern interpretations and adaptations of Greek myths in art, literature, movies, and music highlight their relevance in contemporary culture. These adaptations reimagine ancient tales for new audiences, offering fresh perspectives on timeless themes and characters. The influence of Greek mythology on Western culture and thought is profound, shaping philosophical inquiries, artistic expressions, and literary traditions that continue to resonate in the modern world. It reflects the enduring legacy of ancient Greece as a cradle of civilization and a source of intellectual and artistic inspiration. Traces in modern languages, names, and idioms reflect the pervasive influence of Greek mythology in everyday discourse and cultural references. These linguistic connections underscore the enduring presence of mythological figures and stories in global consciousness. Continuation of myths in popular culture, through movies, television series, video games, and fashion, demonstrates the timeless allure of Greek mythology and its ability to captivate and inspire audiences across generations. Summary of key points reveals the richness and complexity of Greek mythology, offering profound insights into the human experience through its gods and goddesses, heroes and heroines, tragedies and triumphs. These stories continue to resonate with audiences worldwide, inviting us to explore the depths of our own humanity and celebrate the enduring legacy of ancient Greece.